And then if Deadpool goes down, how do you feel about like the situation with fighting Strange Dante? Because
I want to say he switched his
right,
order up. I think he normally plays Dante Strange, actually. But bblue starting off strong, gets the first hit right away. Into the Bulls, tries to go for a little reset there. Yuli, did he start Vergil or did I miss something?
0, and then he dry tagged Vergil at the beginning of the match and got punished for it.
Alright.
It was not a decision I'm accustomed to seeing Yuli make, even though he definitely has a history of dry tagging Vergil, but not in that type of context. It seemed like it may have been an input error or something because it was outside his normal play. But oh my gosh, Spiral Swords is gonna lock down for so long, but not long
Oh,
enough.
nice! Made him read a book, caught the startup with a round trip. Put stuff on the screen, but no, Yuli just going in with Stinger, with the Acid Rain. Not really much of a mix there, good block. Oh, almost gets it convert, teleports out. Keep himself safe, but not safe enough. Falls right into the hammer. Yuli here at the X Factor dash with the corner. Super.
Very nice work to Yullizhez taking the first game after some very strange decision-making started with the round. Has been able to make it all the way back. This time, just like leaving 0 on point instead of dry tagging Vergil at the beginning seems much, or maybe not.
Oh, alright.
Maybe it was a
Vergil is that.
strategy.
Tagging into Vergil is the strategy, apparently. Well, looking like he's gonna go down again. Oh, the reset, but Yuli with the S there to stop his momentum there. With the quick word. bblue gets a happy birthday. That's definitely both.
Dark
All back to
0,
0,
3
just like
meters.
that. And oh no, little bit of a timing mess up there. Yuli with the X Factor. Unable to convert, but gets a level 3. bblue doing a pretty good job of keeping the 0 out so far. Oh no, teleport into the crouching medium. Yuli let him go with that buster. Oh my god, what side?
This is looking so scary, but with Sogenmu, you could just reaction punish that. That's one of the nice things about Sogenmu. You could just like observe what's happening on screen, and then the recovery is so low that you get to make an informed and educated decision instead of like the decision to your reaction to 14 frames ago or whatever it may be. Hopes Zeros get the opportunity to make smart decisions more often.
Now here's what I was talking about earlier, that mobility from Deadpool 0 without an assist here. Gonna be a lot harder to get around this without any meter.
It
In
is,
that
and
biggest
it's like
spot, especially with that assist. 2 bars on deck.
Jam Session being able to just push back so far is just incredibly obnoxious too. Oh, and that should be then to 0. bblue getting on the board, tying it up 1-1.
Jamming the buttons into series, alright. First to 4. In effect, Yuli. Going to character select, maybe take a look at his controller. I'm
Perhaps
wondering if those Vergil tags are accidental. Maybe some parsec, maybe some controller issues. Not quite sure. Nothing in the chat.
Or maybe just being like, okay, I need to wait to dry tag until after I see the bullets come out, then I'll be able to get the confirm off of it, trying to optimize the dry tags even more.
Fighting those ankles.
Dry tag does have like a hitbox that comes at an interesting and sometimes useful angle depending on the situation, but that's mainly for characters that have hitboxes that hit really low and get caught on their heads while they're doing some of that stuff.
Going back into it. Full screen stuff. Nice hitting Yullizhez was so good there.
And then
the jam.
Both of them jamming back and forth with some momentary air jabs there. Unsure if that was going for down guns or since there were 2 in a row, I'm curious if it was actually going to be Ninja Gets Light like that. And using
Wow, he just jabbed Baby Buster. That was nice. It's a birthday there, but I actually think there's still a hitbox on the lightning there that traded.
Strange has no meter on deck. It's so much scarier for him to do any of his moves sense because like Zero does something like Sogenmu or Buster, he doesn't have the reaction projectile counter super to just like blow it up an assist or just like at least be safe. And he's just punished for taking actions in neutral that would be fine against anyone anywhere else on the screen.
Frame going down, Deadpool up, my he's going to go down too. We all up to the Dante here. Oh no, we got Zero Jam on incoming. Double jumps out. X is there, gets a hit on Dante, almost gets a birthday. Yuli with this again, we're going to try to waste some factor time. Doesn't have another bar on deck. People has to make something happen now. Get her up for Dante. Both characters just dive kicking past each other, putting projectiles on the screen. Yuli does do a good job of waiting out the X Factor. That drive in is going to be something big there. And into the conversion with the X Factor here from Yuli. 2 bars on deck.
This should be the end of Dante. Oh no!
Oh, wait a second.
$1 million. Okay, let's see what your Dante can do. You have 4.5 meters. Each of the characters is bleeding at least a little bit, which means that it's possible for just like a regular combo to kill them off. So this is possible.
He needs a hit and a reset. There's the hit.
What reset?
Oh no, bit of a drop there. Yuli choosing not to go for swords. Yuli actually playing it safe a little bit here. Might choose to now that he saw the devil trigger, and he does. Oh no, tried to go for the God, what's that move called? Tempest? Dante has too many moves.
The follow-up to the Fire Tornado?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tempest is right. It's Twister the Tempest.
Yeah. Trying to go for the big brain stuff, but a little bit of a missed time. Nice guns teleport. He needs to go for the super.
Is Tempest a projectile class thing that'll just get eaten by Sword Stone?
I could not tell you. Even with X Factor and the bar, Zero's still not gonna go down.
Oh no, you can't let Zero live!
Chooses to attack Vergil directly with his face.
No, and just giving Dante that little tap, the jab to make it so he takes a little while. Oh, and Mad Wheel!
The overhead.
Doesn't go for follow-up because the bounce was already in. Throwing out some bolts, but both bolts gets caught and Deadpool gets caught into the spiral sword. Yuli is going to be able to confirm this into a dead Deadpool and should build up enough meter to do it without needing to use X or anything either, I think, right?
I believe so. One more here. Watch machine. Yeah.
Oh no!
No,
No
missed the
pixel!
washing machine. Definitely getting hit on Dante there. Choosing to go right into the book in case he would press something. No X Factor to make himself safe. Doesn't choose the devil trigger. Straight's gonna go down here.
And
oh no.
gets the hit. Having a little challenge with the Discord video at the moment.
Yeah.
Is that the same for y'all anymore? Okay.
Same. Looks like Yuli's getting the sword loops going though.
Good means it's probably stream side only. Because it looks like Yuli still is on point for getting those confirms. Such a strong player in all different types of situations. And gets the initial hit with Zero, is going to be able to push Deadpool to the corner. With that combo counter going up, damage intensifying, has Sogenmu available, and it must have come off of a reset because that was 710k, but there's also a very large amount of meter on both players' sides. Let's see what investment of resources happens. Strange doesn't manage to confirm, and because of that, Dante's coming through for Yuli. Doesn't get the confirm off it, but decides to invest the X Factor. How do you feel about X Factoring on Strange here?
I mean, if the mix hits, it works out. And it does.
Oh no!
But, oh no, drops, gets the reset though.
This isn't gonna kill though, right?
no. Swords. Teleport same side. Yep. Nice back tech.
And it got
Getting in there. Okay. Alright, this is the start of something.
His
Unlike
acid
last
rain.
game, Dante gets the hit this time in the X Factor, but oh no, the other Dante gets out both of them Devil Trigger.
And the Skydance catches the teleport.
So smart. Oh my god, he almost converted off drive, but the jumping S. I got a Helmbreaker too.
Acid Rain's available.
And one
The
mix
mix-up
up,
is real, but doesn't
zero.
get the confirm.
Alright, bblue, no, the raw S from Yuli, but the raw S from bblue right back. Flying all over the place. We got Jam Session. And bblue actually in a decent lead right now. This is good for Dante.
Yeah,
three
Thunderbolt
double
here
triggers.
is so obnoxious too, because Zero's life is normally not that much of a problem, but when it comes to taking chip damage, eating just like 1 or 2 Thunderbolts can be pretty bad. Oh, and with the
Teleporting
throw,
to grab. Might be worth it to just find chip out into super here. Gonna opt to play a little bit more Devil Trigger neutral. Yuli's
Getting
taking it,
caught
gets
by
the air
lightning.
and lightning. Oh!
so
bblue
many chances for both players.
holding on for dear life. Here's the last meter. Oh, the multi-lock! MVCI?
Death by multi-lock is definitely not something we're accustomed to seeing here at X Factory.
Oh, I don't remember when the last time I saw that move in this game was. What the heck? 2-2 here. bblue still in it. Got some Steam settings coming up on the side there. Zoning out the zero though. Nice hit on Dante.
Oh no, that had not been a situation that'll actually punish Zero. But
think
at
he was
least
trying to
that
get a
used
little
up
more
all of the
damage.
Sogenmu time.
I think he wanted a little bit more damage on Dante, but was just a little too slow on the super. Would have been a decent trade-off. Oh no, the lightning, full speed. No convert though.
Acts of conversions can be scary, but now blue's backed into the corner. Zero has Sogenmu on, and is going to get those air guns. Goes into the explosion.
No.
That
Oh no.
chip to death.
Oh no, that's so bad. Reminiscent of Evo 2011.
There's definitely some sadness when a Deadpool pops, and then they're just put in a situation
no.
where they're
Really
inevitably
forgetting.
dead.
Really forgetting the strange is fastball. You can't do H-dive kicks on them. Nice counter there. Into the rod.
Attacker
That was
timing.
so smart. But oh no, a little bit far on the Mystic Swords. And wow, gets the teleport mix up. bblue going in right now.
Has the opportunity to get set up. Dante is running away, but he doesn't
Wow.
block the correct side. blue's going to be able to kill him off meterless here. Has 3 on deck for dealing with
One
Zero.
more. Stuff on the screen. Other side. Jump up into the level 3. No, just gonna go into super. Devil trigger. Teleport up. S. Well, bblue right now.
My
I
God.
think that's 3-2 right now, actually.
Wait,
if
is
I'm not
that
mistaken.
3-2? Oh my gosh, stream is bblue up on Yullizhez.
Yeah,
bblue is
it's
up
3
on
to 3.
Yullizhez.
It's 3-3 right now.
Oh, 3-3. This
I
is
didn't even
gonna be
realize.
amazing.
All right, last game, bblue with the comeback here.
That's incredible because Yuli has participated and played well in so many like previous WNFs and TNSs, and bblue here coming out to play, making sure to show that some characters can fight the Zero matchup substantially better than others, and that Deadpool's
Wow,
one of the
that
ones
went
that can put it
through?
to work.
We're gonna use it. Hey, I guess if you have to. And
Doesn't
oh
confirm,
no! Oh my God. Okay, they're gaming. They're gaming. Gets the hit on Vergil.
Gaming's better when you have an electric guitar behind you, just
Super.
some music going.
Oh,
got the
tag
hit on
again.
Dante's tag. We have some scrambly Marvel going on at the
What
moment.
is going on right now? Oh my God! Gets the hit off the teleport, but no convert. Teleport to raw tags everywhere.
these players are pressing all the buttons on their controllers. We're getting every single one of them. If you're getting value out of this game by buttons pressed, we are just getting all of them. If you have some emotes of pressing buttons from the HAVENGERS, this is the time to press them because they are coming out. But
Alright, oh, good incoming button, but goes with the teleport instead. I think he went for the quick work, got a little bit of an input error there. Gonna be forced to DHC here, but unsafe. But Yuli doesn't have meter here though, not gaining any right now.
he's 0. He'll build enough just by summoning Jam Session or Rapid Slash or both.
Yeah, but another drop. Oh, never mind.
Oh, you're right. No, you were just talking ahead of time. Remora, such an adept 0 player, knows that the drop is coming even before the drop comes. Oh, that stinger was
God, that's
so...
talking Jesus.
I think the
error there
shock into fireworks may have worked there to get around that air to or ground air stinger for the confirm. Ooh, airplay is just being used, but
it's actually good for bblue. What? Yeah. Oh my God! Slid nice. Under the $1 million.
Very nice work by bblue and
Doctor Strange
dead.
But Yuli's team bleeding here and choosing the raw tag into the grenades. No meter here on Vergil's side. And Deadpool with almost 3 bars. bblue can do this. Oh.
Yes, especially if a little bit of chip comes in, 1 or 2 confirms. Oh no, safely managed to get the detonation from the teleport and didn't get the confirm off of this.
Launch him! Oh my God, grenades, explosions. Yuli playing careful for the first time in his life. Oh, unable to get the meter though.
I don't think there is enough time with just how long it's going to take for 0 to fall in. Unless Yullizhez summons an assist, this is done.
And just like that, last round, down to almost a timeout.
Very nice work by both players. Like, bblue really showing off that they
move around with stuff a little better, Chris, but let's see.
Living Legend definitely has plenty of experience fighting Magneto players, though. Not like there's any matchup infamiliarity there. And gets the happy birthday on Magneto and Doom. Invest the resources to just kill off instantaneously. Mark Dormammu with 3 meters. But you need to not get hit on.
Okay. Gonna have to optimize here, Chris, with the big boy health, gets the drop, and the Magnum, but also drop from Legend. Puma. Getting a slight chance to play here. Is that a punish? No.
With that X-Factor speed, definitely no Magnum connection there, and is going to be able to chip a very decent amount, but goes for a stalking flare setup when there wasn't enough time. The submachine gun's enough to catch the Dark Lord out of his attack, and Chaotic Flame there is just going to catch the bottom of Chris's feet. TJPuma could kill Wesker in 1 hit off of a good situation here. But this is looking pretty tough, especially with X-Factor on deck for Living Legend.
Yeah. This is just get the DHC'd here. Yep.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a much easier confirm. Here I'm thinking that Living Legend's gonna X-Factor and press a button in the air at the correct height in order to juggle. It's like, no, just DHC into beam. Why make things hard?
Alright, good strong first game from Legend there. Let's see if Puma can make some adjustments. Starting off, getting Doom shot. Nice, but that grenade's still there. Had to launch a little early. That awareness. Gonna be a thing in this match. Chris, kind of a knowledge check character. Doom bleeding right now. Looks like he has about 30% life. I can't see what that means, but... DHC and Mag.
Opportunity to start using some pillars is pretty good. Oh, there was the chance to do a crouching heavy there, and that was an accidental. You don't want to charge hands in the outside of flight mode because you get guard broken. It's kind of like Taskmaster arrows where you can block on the way down his dorm there. So very fortunate for Puma to not get caught and just die off that situation.
Nice Chaotic Flame getting a birthday. Is that a Christmas?
Wesker is going to have 30% of his life come in, has X-Factor available, definitely can go through an entire team here.
No, missed the crouch heavy. Did I just see him Merry Christmas? I blinked. Oh no, teleport to the other side. Living Legend Wesker here.
Wesker's the only one who's allowed to have his Christmas be merry. He, gets
Oh,
the
nice
opportunity to run back through
challenge.
most of the team. Oh no, dash forward teleport? No, there was the chance to kill Doom off of that, but Living Legend not wanting to risk it on Parsec. Sometimes you don't want to go for certain kinds of confirms that otherwise would be much more reasonable. And Doom just taking those gunshots, it's adding up pretty substantially. Already got him down to a good 60%. Oh, down to like 15, just getting the gunshots after gunshots.
Next one dead. Kind of had the super there to get his turn back. Foot dive. Oh no. Might have traded there.
I'm running
Legend.
into some computer issues, so I'll be right back. Just need to restart.
Alrighty. Living Legend going up 2-0 here. Puma off that Merry Christmas. Looking really good to tie it up there. Chris. All this real estate on the screen. Magneto. Puma choosing to play lame right now. I respect it. Learning his mistake from last time, not wanting to slide into another grenade. But Tatsu playing the spoiler here, getting a lot of mileage for Legend. Magneto down to about 20%. Forced to raw tag. Dorm coming in. Chris barely been touched. Gonna charge up some spells here. Good air medium, but no convert. I'm trying to get something started here. Oh no, Dr. Doom! Down to 50% with a Magnum and a little bit of a Uzi. And oh my god, Doom getting shot there, but the Meteor's there to protect him. And nice, finally getting the Stalking Flare out on the screen. Able to give himself some real estate of his own. Gonna throw him past the Stalking Flare, throw him into the corner so it didn't mess up his combo. Good stuff. Still has a little bit left for the incoming, multiple layers. But Legend just gonna come down with the buttons. Comes the combo there on Mag. Is that a hit with the Mag Blast? No, too slow. Magneto on a pixel, and the Tatsu's gonna be the one to do it. Dorm gonna come in. And nice. Getting a hit on Wesker there. Do we choose to X here? I would think so. Good stuff with the Doom. And oh no, drops out there, but the Stalking Flare is gonna be enough to chip. Legend gonna leave it all up to the Akuma here, waiting for his chance to Invincible Super, and there's a lot of shit on the screen, and he demons through all of it. He does not care. Akuma versus Dr. Doom right now, 150-50, and that hits. Wow, into the combo, uppercut, and I didn't realize I was playing. Puma with the Remora combo, classic, back to character select, main menu, and Legend.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty sweet. I like this cyan on Jean in the back. It feels like she's in that cool weather color palette to go with Bond Wonderland, but then she'll catch on fire and make everything red for the entire world, along with her X Factor. But let's see if Prodigy's able to get the resources that he needs in this matchup in order to get her on deck. Because right now, Joker's rushing him down pretty hard and gets the snap.
Morrigan already taking a big chunk of life there. Joker punishing everything right now. We're gonna get this convert. Oh, so close. And HS Mag Blast. And oh no, this uppercut assist working out. Gonna snap back into Jean. And then is that a combo?
It is a combo.
Wow, with the drones there. Mag Blast? It's Tempest drones? Okay. Alright, Joker taking out the Phoenix early here.
Prodigy having some execution challenges with the Morrigan, but then getting some soul drains out on screen. Always nice to just like have a few extra of those. They move nice and slow, so they cover space for a long time. But now she's down to just 3 meters, and Prodigy looks less experienced with how to space things with her than with the excellence of his Magneto. But let's see how he ends up taking on the Joker's mags, because Joker's down to like 10%. Oh, and X Factor got used by Prodigy. And X Factor got used by Joker too.
Magneto almost dead and getting hit there.
This favors Prodigy. X Factor is going to still be on deck for a little while longer. Has Astral available. Has way more meter on deck. Joker definitely has more life on his characters, but when you have this many Astrals, it's a pretty scary situation, because even if you only hit with like 10% of each of them, you're still going to kill Zero. Oh, but summoning Magneto when Zero's at the top of the screen! That was not a safe disruptor, my friend. And Prodigy now is going to need to deal with doing this solo Morrigan, or Morrigan with her own self as backup, but running really low on life.
Might have to rush the Zero down. A little bit of life, but Sentinel coming with no bar, unable to hard drive. Joker inching his way in there and actually tags in the Sentinel. Interesting decision. Saving the Zero, I respect it.
Yeah, I think also because there's so little time left on the clock, just trying to get back red life with Zero and stalling with Sentinel is a pretty decent strategy there. And
oh my god, laser in this game is just about over, and that's jumping heavy.
Morrigan just got stomped on, looking like Joker taking the patient route after rushing down so hard at the beginning and just opening up Prodigy again and again, getting some interesting confirms on to how to kill Phoenix and things like that, but and was able to shift gears and was like sometimes playing it slow and playing it away is the thing that needs to be done, and was able to make that change in game plan.
Getting in low. Getting in low once again, calling that Zero assist. Keeps working out for Joker here, taking out the Phoenix once again. And nice. Hitting her out of Shadow Blade on the incoming. Didn't end up getting a conversion though. Good awareness.
And the opportunity to get started, but lost. Just like that one little bit of movement getting caught can cost you so much in the Morrigan matchup, even when she's not like getting an intentional confirm, just when she's just like making sure that you wouldn't have been able to move in an area, then it all bounces together is real scary in this game.
Literally, that one missed push block can turn into 3/4 of your life and meter, depending.
Oh gosh, when she has those Soul Drain loops on deck, extra scary. And all of Sogenmu got used up there. Prodigy managed to be able to deal with that safely, is able to start getting more Soul Fists on screen. Some swinging going on from both sides here. That's one of the things that I feel is very risky about Sentinel, especially in this matchup, is it's so easy for Morrigan just to have stuff on screen that may tap him and make all of the things he does that are useful go away. So
had to convert there.
Had but dropped it and
Joker,
got the
nice
cross
side
up.
stage. Alright, all down to the mag. Joker, wow. That was hard to tell what side that actually was with that one drone there. Good stuff. No convert though. Prodigy popping the X Factor immediately. Gonna try to shockwave clear the screen. And Joker with the X Factor punish, so smart.
I think Prodigy assumed that the shockwave would be enough to chip, but that was not accurate, and even if it had, Joker still had the X on deck for making sure that Zero could survive and get the punish.
Joker getting a lot of mileage off of that Ruingian assist this game. Or this set, really. It really is. But, oh no, Prodigy finding the birthday here. Might be worth it to spend the bar. No, just going into the tag. Nice baiting out that force field.
I also like spending the bar there. Oh, gets the hit. This is the first time that Joker's Magneto is going to go down before Prodigy's, and Zero's losing half of his life, because even though Ryu Engine's been very effective as an assist, it has also been getting summoned in to get hit a decent amount.
You saw that dark gray fireball fly across the screen?
Oh yeah, those Phoenix effects can be a little bit intimidating. It definitely feels stage accurate to she's throwing that snowball.
Yeah, true. Alright, down on the Sentinel here. Prodigy getting the play. Calling that meter assist.
This is
hard. Yeah, this is so hard for Joker. Prodigy's just making it so that Sentinel has to come to him, and even if he does, well, he got 3 more characters left, so no big deal. And all this is just good for him, yeah, forcing him to pop the X Factor. Magneto does go down here, but Morrigan off any hit here can kill. Oh, nice mix there, but oh my god, with a reset. And Sentinel against Phoenix here, this could be interesting. Choosing to go with the meaty option, but wasn't quite meaty. And with that down ace could have led into an infinite nice throw.
And that makes it so the pop isn't to Jason, but went for the command throw, and Prodigy was not going to stay on the ground there. Took to the skies and was able to
Definitely
get the
not.
punish and the kill on Joker.
Yeah, hard read there, and again, Ruination going in there. Phoenix, drones in the corner, nice, hit him out of it this time. Gonna get the tag back into Magneto. Drones are out of there. Prodigy gets to play again.
And Prodigy has very consistently, things went bad when Magneto died, and being able to get advantage of getting up to Phoenix being on deck without Magneto dying has been the win condition the previous game. Let's see if it's going to be that way again this time, because already up to 5 meters does have the hit on Joker as well.
Go for a reset. Oh no,
Goes for the
GC up.
TAs.
Prodigy got these?
I don't think the ones that steal meter, but still ones that will get
What is this? What is this variant?
one that kills. That's all you need sometimes, right?
I've never seen that variant, but alright, good stuff from Prodigy. It kept looking like he was starting the Soul Drain one.
Oh, and was willing to cross up in the corner, go for the mix-up, but did not open up Jean. She has 5 ready, so Genmu is getting used, and is going to get blown back by the explosion because of that jumping down heavy. And she manages to dry tag out. Now Magneto is able to spend the meter that he needs because Dark Phoenix is guaranteed, and it's also really helpful having the harmonizer there, because being able to Phoenix Inferno on incoming for your X Factor and just like have that invulnerable option to fill up the screen with nonsense makes it much easier to survive the types of incoming mix-ups that even a great character like Zero can do.
This is good for Joker, because if Phoenix comes in, she has to take a mix-up. And she's buffed. But Morrigan, with the Dark TK shot assist,
A double
even
Dark
more
TK
fireballs.
And she didn't have enough. Morrigan went on a shopping spree and was like, "Hey Jean, you want to buy even more fireballs?" And together they were able to purchase all the ones in the store. Unfortunately, Zero has just taken chip for the last like 20 seconds of gameplay and hasn't actually managed to get in very much. But gets the lockdown on her on the ground, chips out a good
That fireball.
20% of her life. And now time becomes a factor a little bit.
15 seconds on the clock. That standing button on Magneto. More standing buttons. Oh my god, they're swinging. Prodigy gets the best of it, tags into Magneto, so Morrigan can regen some red life. And oh my god! That could have gotten real ugly, and it still could get real ugly. 7 seconds left. The Sentinel. Oh! Command grab, air lights, rocket punch.
Dex factor.
And oh no, maybe thought that he was going to call the assist there?
Perhaps. It looks like this is going to be Prodigy tying it up 2-2 though. Patient play has been very critical to success when he's been successful, and for Joker a lot of the critical successes have been getting those Rio engine confirms into a situation where he could snap Phoenix and get rid of her before she becomes a problem.
Here we go, much similar to the first game, Joker doing a good job punishing the Morrigan assist. Magneto and Morrigan down to about 50% life already.
Eating those drones as an assist is not a pleasant life to be in, and Morrigan has still done enough of her job that it's probably likely that Phoenix gets to go through anyways. Is the confirm on deck? No, the confirm is not. But Magneto dies anyway.
About 4.5 bars on deck. No meter to snap for Joker. So Phoenix almost guaranteed here.
The amount of hitting he needs to do to build the meter to snap is going to build the meter for Prodigy to have Phoenix on deck. And drop Morrigan combo, but it's okay, she didn't end up dying for it. Has more opportunities to play, and there's enough time on the clock that running away from Phoenix is not a feasible option. It's just going to need to like kill her and hope that the Dark Phoenix situation is manageable. How do you like to manage resources when it comes to fighting Dark Phoenix as Zero?
Typically like to have as much bar on deck as possible. Joker right now, just getting that one. Oh, gonna go down here. Now has literally no bar. You're gonna have to block all of this. Sentinel coming in, doesn't even
Not
have
enough
a
to
hard
hard drive.
drive. And yeah, Prodigy. Oh, okay. It looked like you fell a little funny there. But
I had that momentary thing where it's like, what type of scrambly thing do I need to do to fix this? Because I feel there's that thing with all Marvel players where like a mistake happens. It doesn't matter it's your mistake, it's the other person's mistake. But it's like, how do I fix this situation since something weird happened? And oh god, that Ryu engine is going to be able to snap her.
The snap on Phoenix, and once again, Ryu engine assist. Hitting her out of the air, gonna have to spend the bar, but that is perfectly fine. We do not want this character around anymore. Come in with Morrigan, Battle Blades, out through engine again. Gonna get to activate Astral though.
And even though Prodigy an amazing player, there's no assist that covers super jump height on his team for Morrigan, which really changes how matchups like Magneto function, because once he does an air dash up or up forward or up back, while her astral height is not going to chip him out as a default, and she needs to do things like super jump into Shadow Blade in order to get to the height where she could shoot him again.
Dive kick into
confirm.
the Buster, into the drones, nice. Gonna have to extend it a little bit here to get the meter. Gonna cash out, kill this character. Gonna be all up to Prodigy Mag now. 0 drones on incoming. What do we have here?
Oh, a
nice
block.
multi-layers, but blocked by Prodigy. Magneto's still in this. Gets out of the corner. Full screen neutral, both X-Factors pop.
As meter on deck in case there's a bad Sentinel summon, just being able to shockwave through and get rid of the nonsense is incredibly powerful.
Definitely. Oh, that was a
got
grab.
the hit.
That was a grab and a half. Prodigy switches over to the other side, catches Joker off guard. They're gonna be able to take 0 out here. Might have to spend all 3.
I would invest all 3.
Clear kills, yeah, definitely.
It's like even at this point, he could build 1 3/4 bar hitting Sentinel, so it's okay. Should still be able to kill if the touch happens. Oh, and the touch happens with a mag blast.
Ooh.
Is it gonna build enough? I'm not sure if this is the combo that builds enough meter.
HS? Yep,
It
there's
does.
a squeeze. Wow,
Just
got
enough.
4 reps. Just enough bar and Prodigy. Advancing 4-2 says, I don't need Phoenix. You snap her into the uppercut assist all you want. Good stuff there. 4-2.
Always great to see some excellent Magneto play from multiple players. Just like both Joker and Prodigy putting in the work, and good to see that Prodigy was able to take that one. As far as other things that have gone on in bracket, JasonKido rocks the wonderful Haggar suit, sticking on point with him. No, Magneto's going on point and Haggar's going to the anchor position. Wesker manages to avoid getting hit by Lariat at all with Phantom Dance. Sometimes the trajectory it takes is just like effective enough to get around Lariat, but didn't manage to survive long enough to really take advantage of the fact that his Wesker did so well. Oh no, gets a chance to play. How do you feel about Wesker and Magneto? It seems like it's such a fascinating matchup.
Not too bad for Wesker, I feel like, depending on the assist.
I feel Wesker is definitely one of those characters where, like, he's not as good as the top tier, but he has a bunch of matchups that are like 4.5, 5.5, where he could still make them happen. Everyone needs to respect Gun, no matter who they are. It's fast, it hits important angles, and with assists he could confirm off of it into winning the game, so... but there's no winning the game right now for Chris as he gets bodied by this Mayor and is going to DHC all the way through, so that there's the stalking flare with carpet mix-up on incoming. Akuma's going to need to X, and even with the X doesn't manage to escape from those Haggar buttons. JasonKido making this a quick match and getting the first point on the board, going up 1-0. Sticking with that Magneto on point, and see how Chris manages to deal with Magneto's superior movement tools. Magnetic Blaster coming in, but we haven't really seen enough of those incendiaries catching. That's the first one, and there's one of the things that's incredibly strong about Living Legends Chris is being able to get people to overextend into the flame carpets in situations like that. Get awareness by JasonKido being willing to block after coming to the ground instead of getting caught by the fire.
These two have played a lot, especially on PSN back in the Jaco Man tournament days, so two definitely familiar with each other's play.
And these grab loops on Chris in the corner are going to lead to a dead Chris, and there's enough time for Stalking Flare to come out. Most of it will be eaten on his health, but enough of it will still be there for the mix-up. There's the Haggar incoming, and gets the unblockable on Wesker.
30.
Doesn't feel the need to invest X Factor here, should be able to get the kill just by DHCing all the way through.
Yep.
Triple hyper? Oh no, DHC all the way through.
Yep.
And because of the Tempest into Stalking Flare, should be able to get the setup again. Let's see if Living Legend's able to get out of the unblockable with his X Factor this time. Oh, just gets caught by the headbutt. And with that, Living Legend is going to lose Akuma. JasonKido going up a quick 2-0 on it. Jason gets that first hit, he just like seizes the momentum and turns it into victory so consistently. Like, other than don't get hit at the start of the game, what does Legend need to change in order to make this okay? The thing he needs to change is apparently bringing a guitarist onto the team and changing the color palette. So we're gonna get some purple Dante coming in, but we may need to see Dante as a character instead of an assist because Chris gets caught immediately. I think that off of a throw, Jason needs to be pretty optimal if he wants to kill something as high health as Chris, because Chris is going to flip out here.
No. Taking back into the corner, gonna have to take a mix here, yeah. With the Haggar, double wall bounce, into the Stalking Flare, set it up. Classic Kiddo stuff here. Legend not able to escape this incoming. And apparently Marvel's not able to escape the incoming either as the game crashes. For the second time tonight, if I am not mistaken, according to JasonKido, it happened earlier in the middle of one of his other matches. Just like last week in Wednesday Night Fights or X Factory Grand Finals. Looks like it's happening again.
Whew,
And Legend
unfortunate.
hanging on in the tournament by the game crashing.
I believe, was it PNS where JasonKido against No Life or no, but that was the last
X Factory, yeah.
X Factory where was able to have the comeback happen on him because of the drop. Let's see if Living Legend is going to be able to channel his inner No Life and get the opportunity to make this game go better than the last one was going.
We'll see. Definitely got lucky. They're gonna have to use this to his advantage. Hopefully Legend takes his time to adapt, take a breath.
This time actually gets to summon a jam session. Last time jam session never even got to get summoned. Magneto just got in too early. But this time getting to play a lot more neutral, which means that there's at least chances to potentially confirm. All of these are just getting like some minor errant jam session hits as opposed to anything substantial. But this is definitely going more playable for Legend than the last set had. Ooh, Dormammu just taking a little bit of red life damage. It has been very well placed in managing some of those jam session summons, and now Chris is going to die to Magneto, and the setup should be on deck to be able to kill off or have the incoming setup on Dante. This is looking pretty scary.
Alright.
Oh, didn't have the unblockable timing?
Oh no, X Factor, this is actually good for Legend if you can get out of the setup. Okay, we're gonna have to tag here.
instead just brings in Magneto.
Yep, and oh no, that mix-up is rough because if you press on it, then you fall into Lariat. And oh no, but here's Legend's chance though. Must be a Legend Akuma game?
This is very possible to be a Legend Akuma
Like
game.
Magneto, really fast there. Haggar gonna fall into the cotton candy right now. Taking so much chip damage here. Legend using all the meter.
I like that by Legend. When you have X Factor and they've already used up theirs, like now only needs to chip Haggar one more time. Should be able to get rid of him as a character, and didn't ever need to actually fight, get into that scary range where Lariat could kill.
Now he's
And
gonna have to get a reset on Dorm because he doesn't have 2 bars. Might not be able to build in
Kill.
time. Oh, but Dorm, Kiddo with the super jump confirm. Gonna go straight into level. Oh no, just pillar. Super, just like that.
Very nice convert by Kiddo, showing that even though that looks scary for a moment with amazing Kuma play by Living Legend, able to recover from the momentary Marvel crash, and everything is going better.
Actually, like try to play something like Morrigan Doom Shuma or Hawkeye Doom Shuma. And
Definitely.
here we go now with some Morrigan Mystic Ray. Yullizhez with the jam session right off the bat. Multiple hits.
Getting that confirm off of Rapid Slash is going to have Morrigan in the corner. Should be able to kill her off. I'm assuming with this team, you just kill in order. Oh no, there wasn't enough time for Buster Charge. That's a little weird. But reset into the Raykosen, and everything is all part of the plan. But Vergil getting caught by another Buster and is going to be punished for the teleport. Doesn't get punished, but just gets opened up afterwards. Is going to get knocked down in the corner. Okay, if Yuli's killing in order here, how do you feel? Again, not enough time for Buster Charge. This is very
Really
odd
trying
for
to
you.
keep it simple, but not quite working out at the moment. Anchor Shuma coming in.
I feel this matchup is hard for Shuma. Like, his movement tools. Oh, unless Zero just like presses buttons around him and doesn't stay on the opposite side of the screen, that's when Shuma can win. And on the incoming mix-up is going to get caught.
You know he's gonna hammer. Really going with some interesting combos here on Shuma. Gonna drop. Might have been able to command grab through that super, actually. It looked like he didn't block the first bullet. And wow, just raw judgment cut into X Factor, but what is going on? Super!
Something. Oh no, it looked like Guttey was already in the air and couldn't super. Poor thing. That was a challenging situation to run into. Yullizhez just getting too much momentum, even with these like strange Buster release timings. Okay, so I guess it may be part of the plan, either that or maybe Yuli's assist 2 button getting a little bit gummy, because sometimes press it and accidentally get a hole. But ooh, getting the soul drains. Oh no, drop the soul drain. It was the right plan.
Got the hit on Vergil there. You definitely should have kept it simple. Always want to make sure this character dies. Yullizhez gonna kill it. Morrigan here with the sword loops. Got his own Vergil coming in. Jam session. Into some Zero. Oh no, drops it.
Resets with the throw. Is this going to just be like 2 bars to kill? I think it could happen with just 2. Maybe it'll take
3.
I trust you. Oh no! Yeah. It's gonna take a different amount because Vergil gets to play, and X Factor's out. Left with the pixel. Nice work to Guttey, investing the resources when there's a chance. Now has the mix-up available on Yullizhez. Helmbreaker's coming in from both sides, but somehow Reverb Shock fireworks.
Reverb Shock.
And it's while Guttey's X Factor time is running down too, so it's extra unfortunate. Very scary decision making here by Yullizhez, but has Guttey in the corner. X Factor is still available for Yuli, and Zero's in the back.
Oh, nice!
This
gets a
could
hit.
kill.
Convert gets another hit. Definitely should be able to kill here.
I don't think that there even needs to be 3 meters used. Oh, uses it anyways. Oh, uses it and drops and gets shot.
And gonna get hit out of the drop too. That's so unfortunate. Guttey.
Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Oh,
And
but
okay.
we're seeing
Alright.
some of those scrambles today, and Thunderbolt, very good post scramble, can just like evaporate a character's health, especially once they no longer have X Factor. Unfortunately, it is too late to enter Koban, but yes, there's an East Coast bracket and a West Coast bracket every week for X Factory. And
Yeah, West Coast lineups are still up.
West Coast items are still up. Ooh,
Alright, Guttey going on with the Vergil right now, though. A little
but
bit of a
we-
different start, but Yullizhez
Plan
coming with
A.
the Vergil of his own.
X Factor 3.
Vergil
Oh,
gonna
and
spray
Stinger
cheap
whips.
until you whip Stinger. Vergil gonna go down here. Devil Trigger. High time. What's the mix?
Get hit is what
Mix
the
is
mix
press
is.
buttons. And oh no, but the game-winning combo dropped. And is that gonna hit Vergil out of swords? No
Oh.
more. Morrigan just runs right into it.
Her invulnerability is kind of long, but it's not long enough to like move a long distance because her movement speed is slow during it, even though her invulnerability is a decent period of time.
Shuma, weird body though. Nice, recognizing the combo drop, staying in front.
What
But
do you
Yullizhez
need
not
to
having
adjust
those
on the
corner
Shuma
loops.
version? Like when you're hitting Shuma with sword loops, what do you need to keep in mind when you're doing it on its weird fall timing?
I think in the corner you just need to do an extra, you need to do crouch M standing heavy stinger instead of just going straight into crouch heavy stinger.
Okay.
And juggle him upwards a little bit, but Yullizhez takes that 3-0.
Very nice work to Yuli. There were some scary situations there for both players, though, for sure. I do not know what this is in reference to, but this is definitely an additional level of fear that I was not anticipating experiencing. I'm accustomed to seeing the tentacles and things, but this is
This is a goofy looking Nemesis, I'm not gonna lie.
a bright red rocket launcher is something else, but it looks like we're not going to be seeing the Nemesis for very long. Prodigy gets the hit, is already up to 4 meters, decides to invest one of them in killing off B-Man's Nemesis. Ow, it's up to Iron Man Strider.
Interesting. Apparently it's in reference to NES Jason Voorhees. I did not know that. What is this Iron Man costume?
This one, I know that Xeno's the one who did it. I don't know what it's from or why he has this aesthetic, but I think it's pretty cool.
Sick.
Yeah, it's a sick looking Iron Man.
Alright, Phoenix.
Oh, Super Jump M caught, but did not have faith in it. It just went into some bombs instead. Magneto faring much worse against Iron Man than he did against Nemesis, for sure.
MCU Iron Man. Apparently.
MCU Iron. Thank you so much, HAVENGERS, and thank you for the HAVENGERS providing amazing additional aesthetic opportunities for so many characters in this game. It makes it so we could see some awesomeness. Like in the rare chances that we do get to see Iron Man on screen, we get to see at least an even cooler version of him. But he does not have any life to eat any more chip here. Is going to lose Iron Man, and now it's all down to Dark Strider against the fullness of Prodigy's team. What is this?
Oh no, Prodigy.
It is gifting a subscription. Thank you very much for supporting Magic Pixel Mexican and being in on the HAVENGERS subscription.
Wait a second. Prodigy here, no X Factor. B-Man with this level 3 Strider. Gonna get the orbs off the pop here. This is actually really good for B-Man.
It
The
is.
backdash. Nice, make her pop. Feathers stop all the teleport, but Prodigy getting hit. Go up with the H. Nice. Oh no, the chip out with the Vajra and does. B-Man making a Strider comeback here. Prodigy's full team. We're getting that run back. And the Nemesis dancing in 99 seconds. This man is scary. Shout outs to Vortex in the chat. I see you New Mexican Ryu player.
Yeah. View representation, but what's getting represented right now is some throws. Nemesis has plenty of health, so this is very unlikely to kill. You think
Nice.
the TAC's coming?
Prodigy, knowing that you
Looks
can't
like a
grab loot
snap.
Nemesis, having to go for a different variation. And honestly, this snap on Strider, not a bad idea. Strider is what pretty much did it last game. And Iron Man Nemesis, probably even worse than Nemesis Strider. The comeback potential does really go down after this gravity squeeze. We are going to see it, but oh no, we're going to see it whiff. You're going to see B-Man tag right back into Nemesis. And this is really bad. Prodigy's Magneto losing a lot of health right now. Morrigan getting blasted. Strider there to stop pretty much everything Prodigy wants to do right now. B-Man doing a good job with this jank-looking Nemesis.
And has managed to do so while conserving health on all of his characters. Every one of his characters got hit, but only a little bit, while Prodigy's only one of his characters got hit, but it was hit a lot, so was able to use that time. All the red life is back on Strider. Iron Man, even though he's been getting hit as an assist a little bit, hasn't been getting hit a ton and has been able to regen all the way back up. Nemesis has only lost down to half life in this entire time, too. Oh, but Morrigan pushed him to the corner, gets the opportunity for the hit. I think TAC is needed here.
Wanted it. Might just go for spending it. No, chooses not to. Tag? Yep. Stealing a little bit of meter, that's okay. Actually gonna tag into Phoenix here. Choosing to get hit right away. Are we gonna get some DHCs here? I'd honestly just super here into level 3. Nice hitting Morrigan out with the feather. Wow.
Feathers are so ridiculous. My gosh, poor Iron Guy. Oh, and X Factor popped it too. It's going to have less duration here and didn't immediately kill Iron Man, but this is going to be enough time to get the guess mix-ups. One guess mix-up is not blocked. Second guess mix-up is blocked correctly, and X Factor used by B-Man.
It's to land, but that trap...
is not over-committing to... Oh, the trap was in place to protect Phoenix from the teleport. Nice work by Prodigy. Smart. And B-Man was really patient. There were a few times where there was maybe an opportunity to get orbs on, but just respecting the fact that Phoenix could TK overdrive in or crouch M at any moment, wasn't being too impulsive with that. And now, switching to the Haggar, Dante, Hawkeye team instead. How do you feel this team will vary in fighting Prodigy's team?
Oh, it's gonna get thrown. It's gonna happen. You gonna see
this time? Here? Last time we saw the snap, but I don't think B-Man or the Prodigy fears the Hawkeye yet. So it's going to be able to go for that TAC instead, and thing this rep that we saw last time is going to do the damage pretty quickly with it. So thank you, Prodigy, for choosing a version of an infinite that does the damage pretty fast. You are doing better things for this community than the Zipfinite is. Oh no!
Oh no! Input error and B-Man with no punish.
That has really been the challenge for Prodigy, is having a combo into level 3 where the level 3 drops. It's happened in multiple games this set already. It is a challenging situation, but even with that, still has all 3 characters available, has 2 meters on deck. Things are looking pretty good for Prodigy, even with the unfortunate drops that have happened for him.
Throw break. B-Man getting ever so closer. Nice hit there, no convert. Morrigan bleeding though. And I do not know what that X Factor was. B-Man going into double trigger, choosing to snap right away. Interesting. Nice. Making her block a little bit. Ooh. Actually almost had a chance to mix her up there. And Mag taking a lot of damage, but no, the throw there from Prodigy. Gonna waste out this X Factor from B-Man and go into the infinite once again. What is this, yo?
Enough to kill Dante is what it is. I don't think the level 3 is going to get used this time. Happy to just go for the infinite all the way through until Dante's dead. And this time without going for the level 3 instead, actually just completes it all the way through. Hawkeye, what can solo Hawkeye without X Factor do here? Oh,
he can kill shoot Phoenix. Can call Phoenix and get shot immediately. Alright, B-Man right back in the game somehow. Choosing to spend all this bar, doing a great job of sniping out Morrigan and the assist. Nice air throw. Gonna go into the frozen ice arrow. And Magneto's coming in with like 5% life. He gets hit with the... Oh, B-Man. B-Man with the Hawkeye. Okay. All right, right back in it with the Haggar team. 2-1.
Very nice work with that anchor Hawkeyeing. We saw in
Oh
the
my God.
previous team composition that Prodigy lost to the anchor Strider, and then the next game immediately
Oh
snapped
my
him.
God. He went low.
Oh no,
He went low. Block your
snap
toe.
coming. The snap looks. Oh no, the snap is not
Good
coming.
kill.
The dead Magneto is coming instead.
Kill, and then get a hit on Morrigan. Minimal damage as possible. Nice. Same side, meaty. Nice. The knockdown from the headbutt. It actually might not even need a kill here. Oh, with the jam session, scales it. Gives her bar, but Haggar with the anti-Phoenix tech. Off the hoodlum launchers. Let's see if B-Man has it on deck. Gonna need it here. Nice blocks on the headbutts. And oos. This is huge for Prodigy. But gonna need a reset here. I don't think it's worth it to X Factor at the moment. It's gonna get lariat. Alright, punch him. Nice, gets the time to block. Actually kills with the last hit, so Phoenix pops on his terms. And now, in just a couple seconds, B-Man has access to that 2-bar tech, and 2-bar, just like that, hit anything she wants to do.
Oh,
and
she got air dash back.
No! It's just as I said, it works out for B-Man, going up 3-1 right now on Prodigy. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, that is some intensity coming out from BManTheBigHero, showing what it's like to save the world from Dark Phoenix with a... again, Prodigy has been pretty consistent with these, even though the level 3s haven't been consistent, the TACs have, and should be able to kill off Haggar here, have 5 meters on deck. Uses the level 3, doesn't trust in the execution to finish off the rest of the Infinite, and brings back in Magneto, I assume?
Yep. Gonna run the Morrigan gameplay.
Opportunities to play, and it looks like there's a decent amount of airplay coming out. Oh,
Nice.
both of them end up
wow.
caught.
Alright, gonna choose to run it here. I agree.
Going to have to actually fight Dark Phoenix, which is pretty scary, but doesn't have optimal incoming setup.
Oh.
It gets the hit, doesn't get the confirm.
Oh.
And PA sword.
There.
Thanks for
Nice,
following.
but no, Prodigy dropping the combo too. B-Man. I have to wait out this X Factor here. Nice, choosing the super, making her block, but oh, that's gonna lead into something. The super scatter shot though, playing the spoiler. Doesn't matter though. Factor 3, fine. Dante coming in. X Factor running out though. Doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter. Oh my God.
Matters.
Million
It really
stabs.
matters now. It just needs to find a way to pop her that will make it so he could like get a devil trigger $1 million where her life is just going to chip down,
Oh.
but it doesn't get it, and Prodigy make sure to stay in this, getting to 2-3, but B-Man's still only 1 per game. Take this set against Prodigy. And
Alright.
Magnetic Blast, pretty solid, but seen that Prodigy is relinquishing a lot of space to B-Man, and then once a jam session player has you in the corner, it doesn't matter what their point character is, your ability to run away from it just becomes incredibly unfortunate.
Remora is on commentary right now. What's good, disrespect? See you asking for me in the chat and you shall receive.
Remora doing great work on commentary, and B-Man able to get in here and get the counter hit
Oh my God,
headbutt
did that
on
cross? But that's not gonna hit either. Yeah, forced to X Factor there to save himself. Gets an air throw though. Oh, nice save. Gonna take out Mag. And kills with the snap into Phoenix. Impressive. Nice lariat there. Trades though. And oh
happy
no,
birthday.
Prodigy with the birthday of his own.
Decides to go for a little cheeky reset, and even though the first
Hi.
hit doesn't connect, second part does. Dante goes down. Haggar's gonna need to handle this. Though it hits, it doesn't
pipe.
confirm.
Alright, what's the setup here?
get to the ground. There's some Greyhounds to meet her when she does, but Phoenix
My
now
looks are
getting
literally this. I was just about to say super into super DHC on literally anything. Forcing the X Factor. Nice. Good awareness there from BMan. The better awareness there from Prodigy. Forcing him to block in the corner. Tagging in the Haggar. Not quite a punish though. X Factor's running out for Phoenix, but yeah, it's pretty much curtains. Ship out on incoming. That does so much, and it actually didn't hit as much as it should. Prodigy gonna go ahead and tie it up now, 3-3. B-Man sticking it out with the Haggar, just going straight back into it, starting it off with that jumping light into the air throw on Magneto. Might be worth it to kill here.
I would like this to
no,
happen.
but he dropped. He actually didn't have an assist available for him to pick up, so his only option was Team Super. Nice. Tried to punish the Morrigan there, it didn't end up working out, and that's a huge lead for Prodigy on the meter side.
Assist is vulnerable for a very short period of time. Even offline, getting those punishes can be tough, and online, it's just even more challenging.
Counter hit headbutt in the command grab.
Feel like it would have been possible to hit with something else in order to build Prodigy less meter, though, because if you overkill someone with a hit, it still builds them all the meter of the high damage hit that kills them. So when you're fighting a Phoenix in the back, you always want to keep that in mind. Morrigan now, Soul Fist on Soul Fist, has plenty of time to just...
Bro. Prodigy calling the Phoenix assist, though. B-Man has access to that 2-bar tech here in half a second. Gonna be looking for that Phoenix call any second now. Nice. Getting the hit on Morrigan here. Not gonna be able to kill. Look at the snap. Oh, not possible.
Like the snap. Longer in snap range,
but
just gets the shimmy, gets the mix, is
the
going to...
the launcher. And doesn't B-Man have the tech on deck here? Nice, gets the hit. Oh, but not gonna be able to kill with what he wants to. But this is still a decent situation. Has
So
access to
much
the
meter.
Team Super, even if Hawkeye dies. Phoenix about to die here, runs into the Lariat. What's the tech here? Oh, nice.
Firm off the pop.
Uses the teleport into the confirm, but oh my god, so much is on the screen right now. Oh!
And
Man,
the
trying to get a
additional-
little bit of space, but he can't right now. And oh my god, a second hit!
It's not going to kill, and her invulnerability is during that time. Oh, her X Factor is protecting her.
My god!
Not long enough. At BManTheBigHero, sending Prodigy to the losers bracket using Haggar, Dante, Hawkeye. That I'd consider that an upset. Very nice work to BManTheBigHero, though. It has some choice words about what to do with his hand for Prodigy.
Repunish.
It's true. The ability to mash Lariat while you are being comboed is one of the things that... Oh just
wow.
Stand light beginning of the match.
No fear.
LiberalTerminator is not someone who plays with much understanding. It goes for the snap. It does not want to have the chance of dropping the zip in it leading to a Lariat summon, so kills off Haggar immediately. It's able to do it with just 2 meters and leave Spencer in for incoming mix-up timing.
1.25.
Oh no, just a Nova instead. Do you have a real confirm, like in the situation that Sentinel hard drives out, is it like, do you just like Javelin and then Rocket or something?
Something like that. Oh my god,
you
rocket
die.
punch. Is that gonna work? Oh, nice, smart. Set up the chip.
The X Factor was already used in general reaction,
Oh my
showing
God.
there will be no zip finits. We'll do the entirety of Spencer's life bar in a much smaller period of time. Now it's up to
Alright,
LT's
up to
Dr.
Doom. And Hulk kills here. Hulk gets nice, easy damage on Doom here. The extensions work so well. You don't really have to time anything different here. And that's going to be 2 supers into a dead Dr. Doom. General reaction right now. Game 1.
Gosh, there's some interesting upsets going on today. Let's see if General Reaction can carry this momentum through, or if LiberalTerminator is going to make the adjustments needed.
Oh
LT
no,
trying to
he
get the
tried
throw.
to throw, but he was a little far. Liberal last game, snapping into Haggar immediately. Not working out. General reaction, getting the hit. And oh my god, the lariat there, but the Hulk classic charge moves. Did not want that on the Nova there, but Nova bleeding right now. Not going to be able to DHC out anytime soon. Taking that ground throw into the drone. And oh my god, he's just in front of him. And then the super forced the X Factor. Doom taking a little damage there. Nice. Oh no, but General Reaction forced the X Factor himself. And Nova bleeding right now. Literally any touch. Up, down. But oh my god, does not block the rest of the crouching medium. Nova goes down here. General Reaction finds a safe tag back into Hulk. Gets the air throw on Spencer. No, misses charge timing there. No Gamma Wave. And we're back to neutral.
That pickup, they both need to play, and Spencer does not have Bionic Arm on deck yet, so some neutral needs to happen. Oh, and gets the air throw. Could confirm here. Didn't get the confirm, but very nice work, not over committing by General Reaction. Plasma Beam has the opportunity to be a foil where everything's going well, and then it happens, but that overhead.
6H into death.
Going to be DHC for death, or is it going to be follow-up? No, it's going to be letting Hulk live.
Yeah, gonna have to get the Sentinel out here. Knew he was gonna DHC. Went up, missed the punish. Gonna land straight into the lariat. Spencer gonna go down here with no bar too. Good from General Reaction. Tag into Haggar, and this is actually kind of scary for Doom, but Doom getting the hit. Not gonna be able to kill here. Needs another hit. Might go for the snap on Hulk. Yep, taking him mid-screen, so he gets the guaranteed 50-50, and oh, set.
That's an interesting choice, and General Reaction going for that hard drive.
And that might hit him out of the skies. Nice on the fly. 30 seconds left on the clock, and Liberal has to do a lot of damage here. Might hit Sentinel there, nice. That's a little bit of it. If Hulk goes down here, it's great for Liberal, but great standing from General Reaction. Gonna get a little bit more life on Sentinel there, bleeding right now. General Reaction has to be careful now. No hard drive out, gets mixed up, a great presence of mind to throw there, and the raw rocket punch just built the meter there. Could have supered, didn't recognize it. They're scrambling, Liberal in the corner, hard drive out, gets hit.
Oh, General Reaction just needs to stall, even though he's moving forward.
Oh. And he literally needs the hit. He needs to build the bar, and he drops it. He actually dropped it. If he built the level 3, that would have done enough. But he dropped it.
Agree,
General Reaction. General Reaction 2-0 right now over LT.
Is this the secret to beating LT? You need to play Hulk with Lariat Assist?
Alright, I'm taking notes myself.
LT's hard to beat, so General Reaction with those reads is going to get the opportunity to play here and blocks the fly lights.
Bro, that was like 4 lights.
Many indeed, but Hulk here is going to lose his life to the DHC into double bionic maneuvers. We've seen the Sentinel and this Haggar putting in work in these last couple games, so even with Hulk gone, this is still looking very possible for General Reaction to make happen. Team needs to get on the board and invoke those Pasadena rules so there can't be a 3-0. Is going for just that mix-up timing. Oh, that was very
interesting. LT putting himself into the corner, missing out on the command grab there, General Reaction. And oh my god. Oh my god, okay, yeah, fuck out of here. Liberal.
Oh, drop the confirm!
No,
for General Reaction. That was all that was needed to get rid of Spencer. And
good drones.
Didn't get hit with any bionic anythings for that, but the dash crouch light is enough that Sentinel is going to die, and this is looking better and better for LiberalTerminator in bringing this back.
Oh no, it's not. Wait a minute.
Oh, I was lying to you,
One
chat.
drop. We're gonna get the tag here into Haggar.
Good
with
block.
the drones incoming. No drones actually. Great blocks from Liberal. And, oh, almost got the confirm there, but dropped the dash. And now playing footsies.
GeneralReaction willing to just block for as long as was needed, waste that X Factor time, and very nice work, is able to waste the entirety of X Factor with that.
Oh my
and
god!
Gets the hit.
That hit?
Okay,
Amazing bait, got him to do something. Does he get the reset here? Oh no, try to go full optimal. But it gets hit into the lariat. Good block on the toes there, and wow, the full red light, the medium shield there for Liberal. I think that's a light shield, medium's the anti. Good stuff. I'm gonna get this mix up on Sentinel because that makes sense.
Well, GeneralReaction potentially had the chance to close it out, but now needs to win 2 more games off of LiberalTerminator if he wants to win this. And looking like LT has made some of the adjustments necessary, getting the hits on Hulk now, pushing Hulk into the corner, and goes for the TAC into Doom. This will both kill Hulk and build all the meter needed. Do you think he's just going to go for the infinite or go for meter?
Yeah,
but neither of the
chose wrong. You have to go for the butter gun variant or do it super duper fast on Hulk to get the beam one to work. And that little bit of knowledge there might cost Liberal his doom here. Looks like it will. Spencer coming in.
Has been good on that, where just like if you drop something, if you're in a situation where you're making
God, your face! Into the Haggar.
Going to kill off the Spencer?
Oh no, Spencer with that little bit smaller hitbox. GeneralReaction didn't adjust accordingly. Hulk gonna go down here.
Because of the maneuver cinematic timing, gets the ideal mix-up on Sentinel. Are we going to see hard drive? Oh, see a block into
fantastic throw. GeneralReaction showing no fear right now, going back into the Haggar with the drones for the incoming. Can just spin past all that if Nova tries to come past him. Liberal is going to have to play really careful here.
And I like this by GeneralReaction, like
a stare down.
Just like putting the pressure on to make it like, oh, LT, there, if you just wait.
Okay, the drones. Oh, super. Oh, so smart.
Smash this so hard into the microwave.
Nice. Let's go GeneralReaction 3-1 over LT right now.
This is a day of upsets for East Coast. We have been seeing people playing and just like stepping up their game. GeneralReaction up 3-1 against LT and blocking for so long and knowing when to press a button.
Up TAC too, get that extra damage, couldn't quite kill from that range. Getting that extra bar, he needs to take out the Nova, and Spencer's gonna come in here. Dirty mix-up. He would stay on the side, go low, keep it layered, nice and safe, but you're still in the corner. When it's Hulk, you're always in the corner. You know he wants to work you to the other corner and back to the other corner. The Liberal getting the hit there messes up the side push. And it's so scary for it. Oh no, missed the charge. Got that jump back. Liberal got saved right there, falling into the lariat. Not quite able to convert. GeneralReaction here. And the lariat again!
So many successful lariats.
I would X this 1000% yes. And he's 150-50 away from sending LiberalTerminator to losers here. Gets the hit on the air dash up back in GeneralReaction right now. Drops the combo, but gets the reset. It's sending Liberal to losers 4-1 right now.
Gosh, GeneralReaction, what did you do to step up your game so hard? Very nice work. And also, just like there was so much patience. We've seen many players of all kinds of characters, but especially like big bodies, Haggar, etc., that hold forward a lot. But GeneralReaction was willing to just sit down backing in the corner. Complexities working with new systems happen. So, nice work to Fetus, nice work to the HAVENGERS.
Yeah, the Fetus as well. Alright, starting off here. Jason with the mag. Yui with that black and gold 0. I like that color, not gonna lie.
Pretty nice. Like the black and gold was the EX color scheme to my understanding. So shout outs to EMC and the amazing other folks that worked on the EX Marvel and all of their goodness.
Ooh, great convert there off the Sogemu Yuli right now. Okay.
Back into the corner.
Yuli looking a little shaky against bblue earlier, and oh no, Magneto, another one of those fast fault characters too. You have to do dash, medium, dive kick, or hit him with an assist, not do the normal jump up H dive into Buster Lightning. Jason's gonna get a chance
Stocking
to play
flare
here.
still.
Oh no, a couple hits there was hitting Dante most of the time, but Dante is bleeding right now.
Oh, definitely. But
Dormammu
managed
started here with the Sogemu, not quite, and then just tags into Vergil. These two, both people that kind of like to tag in your face, see what you're gonna do. And it's not gonna pay off for Yuli here. Jason spinning that X on Vergil, gonna go down here. No bar, but oh no, too much hit stun for the S there, but that's gonna be way faster than Swords. Beat that out, and then you have to block right here with Dante, but no disruptor there. Yuli able to play. No meter though. Jason
but
on the hunt and hold that raw S.
I would like investing X Factor here if he's not going to build up enough meter to DHC for the kill.
Yeah, super into X Factor. And then
Just-
honestly, tag into 0, then you get Jam, X Factor 2. Oh no, Yuli going for some fancy stuff, blocking the hard tag with no punish. Jason's Haggar getting the full super off on this Dante, wasting all this X Factor time. We're gonna be able to kill here. Just one bar. Oh my god, he's drop kicking. We get it, bro. You drop kick.
And
Alright,
with
back into the
stalking
stalking flare. Not quite in the corner. Oh yes, he is that way. Into the setup with the headbutt. Not quite counter hit, but a juggle on the way down. Be enough to take out the 0 here. Jason, clean first game. Couple mistakes there, but really able to make the best of what happened.
And the lariat assist getting the happy birthday, but JasonKido, as soon as he recognized it was a drop, backed off, did not want to keep over engaging, and Yuli taking that opportunity to win neutral, beats Magneto down.
Similar situation in the last game. Yuli getting these hits, just like against bblue, not quite converting into the full loops. Could be game changing. He's able to hit those combos, but right now, Kiddo taking advantage. Able to get out. No bar right now, though. Yuli pushing him into the corner, gets the hit, but Haggar taking the butt of the pizza cutter, so Dorm didn't get juggled there. Gonna give Dorm another chance to play here. Got to build up his bar. Might see a tag soon, though. I feel it.
Will hit with the cross
Yep.
up, but the Vergil got to come in without dying, and now is there going to be more helm breaking? There isn't. Yuli being patient until the opportunity for an air throw is online.
Okay, another
Slid down.
TAC. Interesting decision here.
Celery
No, you use your ground bounce, dog.
the
Nice. Punishing the lariat. Okay.
people in the chat, a reminder to you, if you use a down TAC, you have used your ground bounce. If you've used the side TAC, you've used your wall bounce. Don't forget
Yep.
it when you're trying to follow up with your character. It will just make you sad.
15 seconds on the clock. No character is dead here.
And
Jason
the-
with a slight life lead, though.
I think Yuli has the life lead. Enough's been taken from three
Awesome.
of the characters because Yuli
Actually,
has two characters
Oh.
at full.
I didn't notice
Oh.
Dante hadn't taken life, and now Jason, with the tag of his own, Magneto gonna go down, but Yuli running into that lariat. Confirm into the chaotic flame, but now we don't have the normal assist that Kiddo likes to have for the mid-screen move from the Dorm. Just kind of teleporting around right now, trying to put some stuff on the screen, hoping that Yuli just run into it. But Yuli just gets right past it all. I'm gonna have to block here with Haggar on the incoming stage, same side, but not quite getting that convert. A judgment cut, running out of Devil Trigger though, and X Factor, the lariat into the super X Factor throw. Great tech from Yuli, and oh no, the lariat into both your characters. They're both dead.
Dante got out. And
Oh.
Vergil gets through. Okay,
Oh my
Dante
God,
has
Yuli.
like 15%. Is he going to get the chance to play?
Oh
He
my god,
is.
the rawest of specials. I'm not even mad at that. Is that gonna kill? Oh my god, just barely. Looked like it wasn't going to at the end there. Jesus. Alright, Yuli Jason 1-1 right now. Very, very, very close games. Yuli there.
Really blessed by the gods of pizzas and rock music with Dante there getting the hit on that S, and now getting
Alright.
the momentum right at the beginning with 0.
Oh,
Jason's
you.
knocked down in the corner. Is this going to be
Alright.
Yuli converting fully and killing a character this time? There's been a little bit of shakiness on him, but no shakes this time. Kills off Magneto and decides to set up
Same side. And oh,
so many wish buttons.
stuff's happening. Dante not getting hit there. And wow, Yuli trying to go fully in there with the punish. Not quite working out though. But with all this in the corner, unblockable set up into just the low. It's all so much. And gonna be up to Kiddo's Haggar again, just like that.
Seen his
And that hit
Haggar
on
do-
the side.
Yes, the side that hit on is the side that hit on, but one of the blessings of 0 is even off of like incredibly non-optimal starters, you see these lightning loops just build enough meter to kill a character as healthy as Haggar, and
Really
it
doing
looks
the
like
fast
you
loops though. It might not be able to kill. Oh, barely. Wow, the last hit.
find
Really
out
doing
where
the
you
fast TK loops. Not as much damage as the normal loops. It's still working out there. 2-1 right now, Yuli. Oh, with just the raw H on Kiddo. He said, stop that.
Ooh, this is looking
Vergil?
like a 0 game. It's the hit, has JasonKido cornered, but oh, drops the combo and gets the lightning follow-up. Really is a big fan of that TK medium lightning. I definitely see him use that more than almost any other player. Well, that's a scary situation to be in, because if you advance in guard, Haggar can command throw you out of that nonsense when you're dealing with stalking player in the air.
Oh, nice
Oh.
Lariat. Trying to punish that Dante fully, but not working out. Magneto almost losing his whole ass life bar there. Tagging into that dorm. Yuli with the hit, but scrambles in the corner. Jason throwing him right back in there. But no X Factor here. Gonna have to spend some resources to kill for sure. Yeah, chooses the level 3. Dante about to come in with about 15% though. We still have the devil in the back with that big red glowing X.
It's true. And JasonKido was able to get the immediate hit on Dante, but didn't have the full confirm. The dry tag into Vergil could have gone so badly, but then Dimension Slash coming through, X Factor to make sure that just in case that Lariat did something funky, it wouldn't take him out, is going to be able to kill off Dormammu by investing these resources. We needed to match another high time, right? That hits there?
Leaves slow, and oh no, Jason tagging the Haggar, almost paid for it there.
Super
Yuli's
jumping
Dante.
forward. And that wasted the entirety of Swords time, so things looking very possible for either player here.
Oh
The
my
headbutt
God,
into
wow.
confirmed Disruptor. That was
That was
beautiful
insane.
by JasonKido.
Good stuff there by Kiddo, but oh no, doesn't quite get the full knockdown. And then does what? Okay.
And then Dante doesn't have Devil Trigger on, so he could just get chipped. Oh no, instead of getting chipped, he gets hit.
Double jumped out, got hit with the H. Alright, Jason tying it up right now, 2-2. Alpha counter into Haggar. Not gonna be fully punished by Yuli. Gets the cross of lightning though, should be able to kill it here. If he does not drop.
Has
With the
assists
Dante
on deck.
extension. Yep. Alright, into the loops. We've been a little shaky with these, but looking clean here. Taking out the Haggar. Dormammu incoming. Ooh. Trying to go for a sneaky little crossfoot there. Not quite able to get it though. And oh no, the
Happy
birthday on
birthday.
Magneto Dorm. Gonna have to call Vergil here. Yep. And oh, that's a little far. That is a little far for that, but it's working out anyways with that M lightning. But no convert
dry
tag,
tag.
you know, and he's gonna go right back in the dorm tag just to get the DHC, and that's gonna hit. Oh no, 0 able to block
Again.
so soon.
So again, it was such a ridiculous move. It would have punished Buster. Like, Buster's so hard to punish, and that would have still punished Buster. But
Jason actually really smart there to end that with the shockwave, so the ball had a couple more hits left, and he could get a mix-up. Yuli calling the assist there. scrambling a little bit, and this is gonna be rough on incoming here. With the meteors, take all this chip damage. Zero's just stuck in the corner blocking. What can you do?
Stop blocking and get hit was apparently the answer, but I don't think that answer was a very good one. I've seen Yuli do great work, but if you are in that situation, sometimes you just take the L. It's like so Genmu didn't manage to get any value that time, so now Yuli is both down on life and on meter. But managed to get the throw here, gets not quite started, and Magneto's back to full screen against him, able to just play that patient game, shooting disruptors as needed. It's true to try and get out Rapid Slash, but JasonKido's been very consistent at not letting either of the assists really dismantle him entirely. Shockwave's going to take out a good portion of Dante, the entirety of Dante, gosh darn. And very nice X Factor by Yuli is going to get Zero.
Well, that convert there. Big drop. This X Factor running out. Jason's plinking in the air, but nice. Gets in there with the lightnings. Yuli gonna kill off Dorm here. Zero Vergil. No X Factor. Matt getting out though, but nice. And oh wow, went for a cheeky little reset there. That is the Yuli classic. But oh no, drops again. You're tagging into the Haggar here.
This could be the end of Haggar. We've seen
Nice.
the 2020 anchor do work before. Do you think that Dark Magneto has what it takes to get rid of both Zero and Vergil here?
It's definitely possible if he gets the kill on Zero, but he just lariats and both of them are dead and it doesn't matter. Spin to win.
JasonKido, you can't drop a combo against this guy. He will make you regret it instantaneously. Always ready to make those decisions that are going to take the game for him. And with that, sends Yullizhez to loser's bracket 4-2. Very nice work by JasonKido, and nice work by Yullizhez, but play and all of the grinding and time and energy they invest into being good at this game, and doing so with teams that have a little bit more variation from stuff that we otherwise see.
B-Man going with the right now. Lawyer may cry. This is the team that I used to play him with online all the time back in like 2019. This used to be his main stuff.
In GeneralReaction wanted to confirm through Maya, but didn't have the opportunity. And man, going for that TC, a lot of Phoenix
Might have
Wrights
been an
love
accidental TC. I feel like. Oh my God! Point at him. Oh my God! Point at him. Oh my God! He's gonna send the robot to court. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, never mind. He's gonna get scooped. Yo, let's go GeneralReaction. Good Tiger knee. Okay. All the way to the corner. Oh no! Now he's gonna go to court. Oh no. No level 3 for B-Man. It's okay, we're gonna go into the vert. Oh my God, I hate him. I hate you, B-Man. You're a Mario Party cheater. Now you gotta send the robot to court. He didn't even do anything.
You can't try a robot. This is like trying the Sentinel manufacturing program or something. That they don't have the autonomous rights of people, correct? Eternal Yoshi pointing out that could have just Vergil level forward, but
Yeah.
that would not have been worth the style points that B-Man desired. That's what you're not seeing, Yoshi. Wanted to press those buttons with the character. Wanted to see that level 3.
So apparently in the Marvel vs. Capcom cinematic universe, you can send robots to court. You can do whatever you want. B-Man going in with the Phoenix right now. And lots of hits on this Hulk Haggar.
Is Hulk going to stay in? Because one of the nice things about Team Big Bodies is if you do tag them out and manage to get their red health back, that it's actually a very substantial amount of health and just builds you so much more meter to use in things like neutral to like guess with a Hyper Sentinel Force to kill an assist or something like that. But didn't have the opportunity to get that tag out, and now air buttons with Phoenix Wright trying to get the situation set up.
Oh
and
no,
going for
it's
the unblockable.
unblockable. Phoenix Wright rush down? Is Aeonian in the chat right now? B-Man the power-ups right now. Haggar gonna have to get all this.
Just goes into the trial? No, just...
Oh, Tiger Knee. Yep, and then we're gonna send the mayor to court too, apparently.
So
maybe next game B-Man can send Hulk to court too.
this is Phoenix Wright's upgrading his thing. He was like, I'm trying to sue this robot, and it's like, you can't sue robots in this country. It's like, okay, who owns the robot?
Or sue the mayor.
Just gonna keep going up the line. It turns out, getting that command
grab,
throw.
missed the dash.
Very nice
Good
block
block
on that
the low
cross up.
there. Yeah, now BMan gets it set up here.
And that was nice by GeneralReaction, seeing that BMan did the chicken block and knew that if he continued forward, the recovery would be cancelled by landing and able to get the punish on Hulk when for the Gamma Charge back instead. Oh, and wants that Hulk alive.
Okay, but good break on the TAC there from BMan and now unblockable. Into the alpha counter though, good stuff from GeneralReaction using his last meter there to save Hulk, making sure that Phoenix Wright didn't get started in that turnabout mode, but the shield there able to make sure that it happens on the way down.
See the blue effect on Haggar, is it going to be a level 3? No, it decides to just like play more, throwing out Maya, going for another alpha counter, but
wait a second, Hulk's on the screen. Hulk's on the screen, we almost have 3 bars. Are we gonna see Bruce Banner go to court? No, we are not. Okay. GeneralReaction still in here. With the drone staying in front, baiting out a push block there from BMan. Gonna be able to take down Vergil here real easy. 2 bars, no cute extensions. Keep it real simple. Definitely want to kill this character. And then we got Dante coming in. With X-Factor though.
4 meters.
Nice, making him stay in the area. Just got hit with the drone. Might have tried to go for a grab there, but oh no, GeneralReaction misses his charge. Got a dash there. Haggar gonna go down, and BMan with Dante here. Hulk gonna go down. Optimal level 3 combos. Just down on the Sentinel here. We're gonna see a grab. We're gonna see Dante. Oh my god, that air age was almost something. But that throw, that could be it here into the Volcano Beehive. Just enough X Factor left for BMan to get this level 3 and put himself in winners finals.
Congratulations to BManTheBigHero for getting to winners finals, but GeneralReaction there made that Dark Dante need to come out, was able to take out the lawyer, was able to take out Vergil. The Hulk is obviously innocent. It was only the robot and the mayor that had done anything illegal.
Yeah, they were in cahoots. Hulk was innocent.
Hulk abide by law. The get hit sounds are definitely one of the best parts of that audio pack for sure.
1000%. Well, here we go. Joker versus Legend. Legend going with the Wesker here. No Dante, no Magneto. Going with the tried and true here.
Sticking with the Chris on point version.
Great block, but wow, that force field. Into the flame grenade. Live in Legend. Might be able to take down Magneto here actually. 2 bar. With a team super. Oh, he's gonna get the flamethrower off this. Yep, into the other super. Nice. Good stuff from Legendary, knowing his team. Fully optimized stuff there.
Magneto gone. Zero needs to come in, eat the mix-up, and then as soon as that happens, Living Legend happy to get back to the opposite side of the screen, not engaging when it's potentially Zero favored, and should be able to kill off the little robot here since it's 2 meters on deck. This means that he also gets to, uses X-Factor instead of 2 meters. How do you feel about this?
Going for the meaty here on Sentinel, but yeah, getting a hard drive, knowing that there's a gap there, but oh no, Chris cut out, falling into that spit there. Wesker coming in here, X-Factor ran out, Joker going for the guard break, and Legend falling back into the spit again. Losing 2 characters, same thing, and Akuma coming in. A good push block, sending him full screen, not pressing anything in the air there, but oh no, the falling age. Joker taking that first game.
Crazy. Wesker doing all the work needed, and then entire team just evaporates to Joker's Sentinel. I've seen that Joker's a threat with all the characters on his team, and his Anchor Sentinel definitely puts in work pretty consistently in a lot of the events that he participates in, and that was the type of open up on Chris that's going to lead to a kill. Still had enough hit stun deterioration available to be able to get that super jump S with Zero instead of having Chris drop out of the combo, but didn't confirm it into a dead character. The counter. Zero's going to die as a result of swinging his sword. Let's see how optimal the path into that is. So getting the mid-screen Phantom Dance, should have the kill here and has the incoming mix-up on Magneto.
Ooh, nice side switch. Empty push block bait there with the Tatsu. Not quite able to kill Mag though, and Akuma's actually just gonna die here.
Akuma is dead, and Wesker takes some serious
750,
shifting.
but Wesker, Legend gonna be able to get the hit off the THC mix-up. Nice, gonna be able to take down the Sentinel here. One
The
more bar.
glasses are off for incoming. Magneto on incoming doesn't have anything like hard drive, actually needs to just like hold the mix-up, but the mix-up does not convert into a dead character, and Joker, his Magneto is going to definitely be able to kill off Wesker here. I think he does need to use 3 meters, but it's fine. Hitting Chris will build enough meter to at least go into Tempest, and that'll be enough to kill half health for sure.
And oh, nice attraction, went back to the other side. Sneaky from Joker. That was really, really good. Gonna be able to take out the Chris there, 2-0.
To those games, Living Legend had multiple characters left, and then Joker was left with his anchor, but the anchor was all that was needed to take the game. Let's see what adjustments are made by Living Legend, and resources get used, because this time it's actually looking a little bit scarier for Legend.
Okay,
Goes
Joker.
into the hyper grav into zero tag combo. He's going to build the meter for Sogenmu. Doesn't have
but the hit's done with the disrupt. Gonna be able to take out the Zero here for sure. It's similar to the other 2 games. Legend getting the first hit. Getting the first kill, rather.
Hero is going to die, has the incoming pressure on Magneto. Incendiaries in the corner, just gonna keep doing some chip damage. Joker, keep time to get out here. He needs to be a little conscious about how he wants to summon Sentinel.
Oh, no way.
Hard read.
Relax,
Legend, that's the hardest to read.
Trying to catch a jump back gun there. Not working out though. Sentinel getting shot. Legend missing his magnum there. Cool. Good. Solid zoning pressure from Legend. Making sure the Joker has to really commit, but oh my god, gets in there with a flying button. Wasn't even trying to hit him there. But works out. Great conversion. Taking out the Chris.
See, this may be the first time that Joker can win with more than one character alive. Maybe not. Phantom Dance into the beam. Beam's not quite gonna kill here.
Just barely.
Not to use X Factor into Hadoken, but
Shockwave with the drones, keeping it safe. And yeah, too much durability here from Joker with the beams and drones. Wesker's gonna come in here, forced to take a dirty mix-up, just gets hit with the standing H in front, I think that was. And upon completion of this combo, Joker's gonna send Living Legend out of the tournament. Legend's gonna finish 7th place.
nice work to Joker. That was the... Oh my gosh, thank you to Ender for resubscribing to the HAVENGERS. It's appreciated, and you got here just in time to see Joker cleaning it up against Living Legend. First it was the Dark Sentinel, then it was the Dark Magneto, and then finally with the MagSent team all going. We'll see. And see what type of snap choices get made, and how effective Yuli is at preventing Prodigy from building the meter necessary for Dark Gene to go on deck. Able to catch with a jam session, but didn't convert it into a dead Magneto. The second one, however, will. It's the immediate snap instead. Doesn't want to give Phoenix a chance to build meter.
Oh no, but got the hit there. A little bit of a brain fart there.
Getting these mix-ups though, so even though the initial kills aren't happening, is in a situation where the dry tag comes back in again. Yuli's like, I could tag too. Oh no, but his tag gets happy birthday. We see those numbers going up, the happy birthday numbers getting to well over 1 million and continuing over as it hits the character that had been dropped while the combo counter still existed on Dante. Very nice stuff for Prodigy. Now has Zero in the corner, has all the meter needed for Phoenix to be on deck. Lee had gotten multiple snaps on Phoenix, but just hadn't been able to convert either of them, and wasn't able to punish either of the hard tags out of her either. Let's see if the solo Zero has what it takes to take on Prodigy's team. Nito being dead is very helpful, but this is still a pretty tough situation. Now that Zero solo, there's no opportunity to down TAC and build meter against Phoenix. The amount of resources on deck are Zero with 3, only ever needs 1 to kill any character.
Oh
Oh,
my god, he
killed
just level
Phoenix.
3 the Phoenix assist from full screen. That was good stuff from Yuli. Great recognition. I'm not sure if he reacted or if he just kind of threw it out there, but either way,
That was
great option.
I'm pretty sure that Yuli was reacting there because it wasn't the first time that the Phoenix assist had come out, and seeing that Prodigy was willing to summon it in neutral repeatedly against him, I think that Yuli was adapting to seeing how Prodigy was playing the matchup.
You can react to the assist flash on the health bar with 0 level 3. I've tried that before, so good stuff from Yuli though, but no meter here. Prodigy getting to play with Morrigan, Astral activated. Yuli going right in with that dive kick, making sure he doesn't get to play or throw any of these fireballs. And Astral already almost out, but any of these fireballs going to do so much chip damage. Here's Astral number 2. Yuli about to get his Sogenmu though. See if it
Great
comes
job
into play.
avoiding all of that, and now Astral is out.
10 seconds
No, she
left on
can't
the
activate
clock,
there.
just about.
Oh, if Yuli had just been a tiny bit lower, that would have been the end of Morrigan.
Wait a sec. Oh my god. They're scrambling. They're scrambling. 5 seconds. No bar either side. Yuli's gonna have to make something happen right now. And that dash over Pizza Cutter, not quite enough. And Soul Train was there to play the spoiler. Prodigy taking the first game off almost the time over. There was 0-0 on the clock.
That was something of a matchup. Great work by Yuli in getting rid of Phoenix after it seemed like she was a guaranteed thing, but Prodigy was just too stable with the remainder of his resources and managed to take it to time, do the work that was needed, and get rid of Yuli Zero. When Magneto has the confirm here, get rid of this character. I know that you want to keep Phoenix alive. Goes for the TAC for it. We've seen earlier in this tournament that Prodigy hits this TAC pretty consistently. It sometimes goes for the level 3 out of it, sometimes doesn't. Okay, decided to just go for the TAC until the character was done. Oh, that air dash back heavy was not what was needed. But Magneto going to get out safely. And now Yuli's dry tagging into Vergil. What resources would you invest here if you were Prodigy?
Honestly, I'd just spend the 3.
Yep. I like spending the 3. I like it better than TACing, and I like it better than X-Factoring. So.
Yeah, because now you have to make Dante play your game. You can pretty much just lay him out, no assist. Call that meter. And he hits those, gonna lead into an immediate snap, and oh no, double tapped heavy a little bit there, got guns.
Oh, and Harmonizer has done its job. Magneto just running away, and at the end, doesn't even matter, goes into the gravity squeeze. Prodigy up. The first game had been very close, but this game was not. Prodigy getting his momentum. I'm gonna need to make a change. Do I need to play my match soon, Fetus? I'm sorry, I was not paying attention to ats. There were no ats. But, it's like Zero has the hit on Magneto this time. Is Yuli going to snap? Instead, goes for Sogenmu, or Sogenmu then snap, is able to have the mix-up on Phoenix, and
wow,
she crouches so low that she didn't need to block the Emrai Kosen. Very nice work to Prodigy, making sure that his Phoenix, the regular version of her, doing work as well. It now has 3 meters. Yullizhez has Dante on point with no meter and gets caught by the magnetic blast. Very nice work getting him backed into the corner. Decides to just go for reset without using any resources. There was just short of the bar needed for Yuli to go for the DHC there, so decided not to invest the resources. Now it's Dark Vergil. Oh, it was Dark Vergil now. there's no Vergil. Very nice
Just
work
like
to
that.
Prodigy.
Yuli with the character select, making it easy.
Your prime and do it without needing to invest any additional resources. So it's appreciated when people support the community. And
Oh my
immediate
goodness.
anti-air gamma charge. It OS's, it'll beat the throw if people go for it. And looks like General Reaction.
No, the
General Reaction's been getting
charge.
a lot of the jump back light from Hulk today. Looks like there's just
Hadwo's,
been
oh my god, Zero. Oh my god, Magneto. Oh my god, Zero.
many gods were called upon. None of them ended up helping anybody. And it looks like
Oh,
the
Sentinel. Sentinel.
god of robotics, on the other hand, seems to be putting in the work here. We have seen Joker put in work with the Anchor Sentinel before this evening, but there's also a Sentinel on deck for General Reaction, and having access to 2 meters and the X Factor makes it so hard drive is such a potential threat for just like wasting out this gets the catch, but nothing that's going to be able to confirm. X Factor's about to run out for Joker, but with 3 meters on deck is definitely going to be able to kill Sentinel if a hit happens.
Oh,
And
just like that, but no, drops it. Alpha counter? Yep. Smart stuff from General Reaction there. Knowing that the Lariat was going to beat out that super, and he could X Factor to get the confirm afterwards. Good stuff. 1-0 right now.
still playing hot after that win against LT. There had been some question when in winner's bracket, BManTheBigHero was able to really do some good work against General Reaction, but against Joker here, this Hulk is putting in the work. And this time, no attempts to do Gamma Wave plus Lariat to get anything, just gets the kill and has the Evo winning mix-up. Zero is going to get knocked down in the corner here. Just enough meter build that there's the opportunity to go into the microwave. Okay, Solo Sentinel? Is the Dark Sentinel gonna rise? Going to use the hard drive to get out of the corner, but Joker only has 2 meters on deck. Has the potential to try and snipe and assist if General Reaction goes for greedy drones, and seems very happy to just push back with the drone summons. Oh, goes for the attempt with the Lariat to get in. No meter on deck for General Reaction. Hulk is going to get clipped, decides to go for the X Factor confirm, and with that, General Reaction Sentinel manages to get out of the initial incoming mix-up, and again, this is that Sentinel mirror, but Joker getting the more immediate value. Drops the combo.
Nice with the drones on Reaction. And that was a very General Reaction from General Reaction, playing really good right now. Up 2-0 on Joker.
General Reaction, this is General Reaction's night. Oh my gosh. Playing well against LT, playing well against Joker, getting these good interactions start of round very consistently, and even with some drops that haven't been going his way, has still managed to maintain composure very consistently, and then make good decisions afterwards. And Zero.
Oh, and then Zero's dead again? Oh, not quite far enough for the 4 rocks to convert, but Magneto's still in the pressure, and that dash up low from General Reaction. Magneto gonna goes down, Zero coming in with 40% life. Not even.
Zero with 40% life is even to a team, it's true, but General Reaction in this position, getting Sogenmood out in the corner, is going to need to blocks that mix-up.
And then with the age just into the rocks. Nice.
This is looking like General Reaction's night, my gosh, making all the decisions that he needs to. This is out the X Factor.
Good stuff, not going to be able to punish. Nice. Smart not to X Factor, but oh my god, the assist call. Immediate happy birthday for Joker. This just got ugly. Stays in front, baits out the Lariat. Lariats again, X Factor here. And then punish. Oh no, doesn't. Jumps over. Oh no, General Reaction. Does Joker get it? He does. Oh no, that was looking like a 3-0, but Joker hanging in there by the skin of his robot teeth.
if you are terrified by the concept of a robot with teeth covered in skin, put some ones in the chat. But we have Joker getting to full screen with Magneto and manages to
Oh my
get
god.
in, loses at least 0 and likely Magneto as well. This is looking terrifying.
Just like you were talking about at the beginning, can't really throw engine on Hulk.
And with that, but we have seen Joker Sentinel has been his MVP this tournament. See if he manages to keep it going. I'm going to
getting
need
out
to
of the
hop
eighth
off in order
there.
to play my match, but good luck to these players, and Remora will keep y'all on deck for the commentary.
For sure. Good luck to Isisera. Alright, Joker's Sentinel going in on General Reaction right now, finding another air throw very similar to last game. Gonna get the standing medium here, and Sentinel's gonna go down. Haggar coming in. Not really a mix-up there. Able to get out of the situation, but no, gets hit with the back, the same side dash medium. Joker gonna get the hard drive loops here. Let's see if he falls out. No, he got 1. We got 2. We got 3. Into the bubble, but just gonna kill on the last hit. Wow. The math there from Joker, good stuff. Joker right now tying it up 2-2. General Reaction still playing good, just making some not good decisions, but just like last game against Magneto and the 0 with that H, but not spending the X Factor though, keeping it for the Sentinel this time, which is wise, I do believe. Joker gonna get the DHC here, not gonna punish the spit, but bringing in the Sentinel. Sentinel with Disruptor, not too bad. And with that tag into Hulk, yeah, the drones, Joker was ready. Get this rocket punch into the X Factor. Might have to spend the Magneto here. Yeah, I want to kill that Hulk. Alright, does it. Sentinel coming in. And oh no, choosing to try to zone it out. Baits out the hard drive though. Somehow gets away. And that was a trade and a half there. That had gone into hard drive, that would have looked really bad for Joker, but still alive. Sentinel pointing at him, but getting hit. General Reaction. Gonna be all up to his Haggar right now. DHC in the Sentinel. Haggar coming in. Oh no, field goal kick misses. And we're just dashing and spinning and kicking. Spinning and kicking. Oh, the jumping grab Exodus. And Sentinel is dead with that big body. He can loop drop kick into pipe over and over. Doesn't even need to spend a meter. Chooses to anyways. Yeah, safe, I respect it. Magneto coming in. What's the mix up? The meaty light. The pipes. Violent axes. Oh no, I'm not sure he meant to do that super there. Joker with the punish here. 3 bars. Not going to be enough to take down Haggar, but going to be enough to waste that X Factor time. Yeah, now this is a losing matchup. Oh, but General Reaction in there with the headbutt. Didn't quite get the juggle there. Magneto with his zoning here. General Reaction going to have to commit to something hard here. And just like that, the Disruptor. Joker, after being on the verge of a 3-0, coming back with 3 games of his own against General Reaction with the Pasadena rules in effect. General Reaction not playing terrible at all, though. Not doing anything too questionable. It's just both players making decisions and other players capitalizing. Oh, scoop out of the force field, but that drone there. Not able to set up anything. He's clearing the screen from Joker. Yeah. Oh, so this is the hit that he needs. Hulk been giving him a lot of trouble. With the uppercut extension. Looking fancy out here, Joker. Sentinel coming in for General Reaction, and oh my god, baits the force field out, gets a grab. And General Reaction choosing to go in. He says it's his time. He needs momentum right now, and to be honest, I agree. Tagging in the Haggar. Mike Taggar. Oh, jumping heavy. Not quite enough to get it started here, and then Zero is going to go in with the level 3. Doesn't even hit Sentinel, but that low. Another drop. Ooh, smart with the double pizza cutter there. Good confirm. Into the loops here. Yeah, looked a little bit funky there with the jump back. And oh no, he spun, but he did not spin again. Haggar gonna go down here, barring a drop. Gonna be all up to general reaction. Sentinel with no X Factor. Oh, somehow got out of that very, very dangerous incoming, but 4 bars. Joker only with 1. Gonna jump into the hard drive. Does general reaction get the hit? He does not. Goes for the reset. Pressuring the 0 in the corner. Oh my god. Great throw break there by Joker. General reaction playing low and steady, but oh no, Joke. Going to the other side. Try to side switch him. Ended up getting a reset, and just like that, going to the other side, activating so again, move forward style. General reaction. Out of the tournament tonight at 5th place. Mothman joining the tournament last minute. Deadpool giving up his bracket spot to Mothman so he could call Morrigan assist, do Phoenix things. I respect. Right now, JasonKido starting off very, very strong with this Dormammu, looking to take out BMan's Deadpool almost immediately. Gonna get hit with the lariat there, Dante. Woos. That disruptor. Oh, great block on the tag. I would have actually opted to kill Haggar there, but works out. Gonna have to X Factor here, not gonna quite kill. Yeah, chooses to let him tag. Kiddo gonna opt to go in for the DHC immediately. Tagging back into Haggar. Boost the teleport right into the stalking flare. Dante's gonna go down. The Kiddo has X Factor popped. Hawkeye coming in has the opportunity here, but gets thrown for his troubles. Kiddo here with the 2 bars. Alright, B-Man's Hawkeye. X Factor running out, but oh no, gets the super, not the super, regular scatter shot. Scrambling in the corner. Gets the snap. Gets a throw. Magneto might go down here. No, drops it. Dorm stalking the flare, tagging back into Haggar, and this is actually a terrible matchup. Hawkeye definitely some Haggar, but not if he gets counter hit headbutt like that. JasonKido gonna take the first game. Going in on the Deadpool right now. Oh my god, was that the last hit of the overhead? And wow, the S actually beating out the Bolo there. Able to get the reset. Deadpool and Hawkeye are gonna go down. My chat getting hijacked by a hologram next to me as I'm sitting here commentating. Kiddo with the early X Factor again. B-Man trying to get something started. Oh no. Looking real bad for B-Man here. Drop kick into the pipe, into the drop kick, into the pipe, into the reset. And then raw tag or nothing. Okay. Alright, Kiddo playing relatively safe. B-Man's Dante gets a hit, but doesn't quite get started. Kiddo playing too clean right now. Dante with just a pixel left. And oh my god, gets in there, but the raw tag, no, my god. Kiddo. 2-0 right now. Trying to make a statement, punch a ticket in the grand finals real quick here. But B-Man gets that bolo. See what he's able to do here on the Dorm. Goes for the reset. B-Man doing a good job of keeping the Dorm out though. Not letting Jason do what he wants to do too much. And just like that, the tag, B-Man's starting to catch on. Great punish. Not going to be able to kill Haggar there. Going to have to go for a TAC. Oh, and the classic dual Kevin setups. Jason dashes out, but B-Man meets him up there. Gets the convert into the bolo. Dorm's going to go down here. Oh no, try not to use the bar. And Jason not raw tagging. Great block there. Ooh, almost converted off a grenade there. That was really good from B-Man. Kiddo playing it, Bayesian trying to lariat his way in. Gets the hit on Deadpool. Is going to X. Not going to kill. B-Man having to block in the corner. Might have gone up for a throw tech there. And oh no, just a interesting X Factor choice there. Gets the air throw though. Should be able to take down Mags here. X Factor 2 definitely. This is a kill, and this is actually good for B-Man if Haggar, he just gets out. And oh wow, risky, went for the mix there. Ended up paying off, very sneaky from B-Man there, good stuff. And now we got Pasadena rules in effect, 2-1. General reaction, I see you in the chat. Definitely had him. You played really, really good tonight, bro. Do not get yourself down. It happens. Get him next time. B-Man right now finding his way in there. Gonna be able to take out this Magneto here. One bar. Dorm mid-screen. Nice meaty up guns. Got to the other side, and wow, with the H and the quick work, and oh, this is an X for sure. Actually, maybe a reset. A reset in the door, 50-50. Gets out though. Jason trying to stall B-Man out just a little bit there, getting that air throw. Nice, gonna build the 3 here. Yep, spend it. Deadpool will go down here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, had the X Factor. Wow. Alright, Jason's gonna have to run the set play here. And oh no, B-Man falling into that lariat at the last second. Oh no, having to reset again. And B-Man with the X Factor into level 3. Smart stuff to beat out that stalking flare. And this is actually bad for Kiddo. Haggar against Hawkeye Jam. X Factor 2. B-Man gonna do some zoning here. Oh, but runs into the pipe! Not gonna be able to kill though. And B-Man's out of there once again. Trying to tie it up here. Nice, making the gimlet safe, and actually got a little bit of damage after that. Good stuff. Doing what he needs to do to make sure Haggar does not get in. Jason having a hard time here dealing with this Hawkeye, and nice convert. Oh, alright. A little bit of a drop there, but alright. B-Man right now, 2-2 against JasonKido here in Winners Finals. Kiddo starting off strong with the grab. Deadpool easily gonna go down here. 2 bars. Into the, oh, just chaotic flame. No setup, no set play. Dante getting out of the mix up in the headbutt. Oh my god. These two are scrambling right now. Nice nap there. Try to hit Magneto on the incoming with that million carrots. Nice. But doesn't opt to spend the bar there. Lets him tag. Gonna snap again. Getting the hits, but not confirming. And oh. Nice. Nice gunshots. Chaotic Flame. Punish. Barely gets the meter, but not quite gonna die. B-Man chooses the X Factor here. They both teleport at the same time. A nice air throw. Should be able to convert and kill here. Good stuff from B-Man there. And yeah, this is a losing matchup here. Haggar make the super save. Oh. Haggar with the pixel and B-Man. B-Man up 3-2 right now on JasonKido. Here in winners finals, looking to punch his way into grands with the team duel, Kevin. Kiddo opting to start the Haggar this round, and Deadpool just gets piped immediately. Deadpool gonna go down here. 2 bars. Into the set play. Oh no, Stalking the Flare actually kills Deadpool, so set play not quite as strong here. B-Man making his way out of the corner. And found himself a little shimmy there on Jason's Dormammu. Getting the follow-up. Gonna get the meter afterwards. Just barely. This is gonna kill. B-Man choosing the X Factor. I respect it. Haggar coming in. This is a terrible matchup. Knowing Jason, though, he might try to DHC out, and there it is, right as I said it. Gonna Shockwave X Factor, yep. Gets the hit and converts. Wow, nice. Ends it early. Hawkeye still not dying, though. But Lariat with the Mag Blast there to be enough to chip out. And it's all up to B-Man's Dante on the incoming. It's that dash down heavy. JasonKido ties it up. 3-3 right now. B-Man. He's gonna stick it out with the Deadpool, but Kiddo clips low. Right away. Looking to close out this final game here with the point Haggar against the Deadpool. Very interesting decision, but working out. As he goes into the DHC. Put that flame carpet out. Tag back into Haggar. Oh, took the couple hits, but wasn't enough to avoid it. Jason right now gonna build the second bar, gonna go back into it. All up to V-Man's Hawkeye, but JasonKido without the X Factor. Nice. Interrupted with the jumping heavy. Oh, stagger normals. V-Man's in there. Finds himself a convert on this Haggar. If he can hit Dormammu here, this is even pretty much. Oh, no teleports out. B-Man trying to find his way in there, still applying pressure to this Hawkeye in the corner, but Jason gets the air conversion off the super jump. Might be able to go into Tempest here and kill. No, Gimlet's through that smart. Oh my god. Wait, oh no. The Disruptor. You want to know what's next after Evo, Legend? Hopcat. That's what's after Evo. Those who know, know. Alright, Prodigy versus Joker. Joker getting in there with the 0 uppercut assist right away, but Prodigy snipes the drones, gets himself a birthday. TAC is low, doesn't get too much off of it. I am literally eating mom's spaghetti right now. These is facts. Joker here, 2 bars, taking out the mag. Morrigan coming in with about 4.5 though. Gets the mix. Chooses snap. Messes up the mix up though. And we're back to neutral. Alright, Prodigy trying to get in there with his Phoenix. Not quite gonna let Morrigan go just yet. Choosing to play it out with Phoenix and her durability. Alright, Phoenix. Just about a pixel, any bust or anything right there. The popping, and then those fireballs from full screen. Joker choosing the X. Not the worst decision, honestly, choosing to try to beat out some of Dark Phoenix's stuff with the durable buster. Prodigy doing a good job of waiting all this out. Just like that, his X Factor is going down too. Mag's gonna go down though. And all up to the Sentinel. Joker here with Tyranny hard drive, but Prodigy timed that super. Very interestingly, another Tyranny hard drive. Gonna get out of it though. Phoenix bleeding here. Anything will take her out, but the trap into the fireball and Joker goes down 1-0 Prodigy right now. Let's see what he can do to get things started. Prodigy getting in there once again. Playing pretty clean right now. Gonna choose to go into this weird Morrigan TAC. MMH Fireball. MMH Fireball. MMH Fireball. MMH Fireball. Like, what is that? Who's seen that one before? Joined by Isis Sarah once again.
Hey there, Amora. I bet some exciting things have been going on while I've been playing my matches. Even though Salute didn't make it into the East Coast bracket, was able to get in the West Coast bracket and blew me up, and then I got another set in against Xeno, which ended up going okay, so I managed to stay in bracket for now. But looks like Prodigy is putting the hurt on this Zero right now, already up 1-0, killing off the Zero. Do you think that the Dark Sentinel is going to be able to come back against Magneto and Morrigan and Phoenix? Oh,
not when getting hit like that, but Prodigy drops it. Still gets a chance to play, and oh my god, that crushing medium. Beating out the Mag Blast with the armor. Joker Sentinel still in it, gets the cross up with the drones. Optimizes, gets 1 bar kill here on Morrigan. Alright. Sentinel against Phoenix though, and oh no, gets tossed into the reset. And that just leads into an infinite.
Nice work to Prodigy choosing the point X factor where it's not going to be hard and drop. Just like getting the situation set up to go into the infinite kill off Sentinel. I was up 2-0. Is this going to be a 3-0 or Pasadena rules going to get engaged?
I don't know. Joker getting in there with that re-engine assist once again. No conversion.
But Prodigy's been doing a good job with these magnetic blasts, just acquiring space while managing to play with that harmonizer assist. Doesn't get the confirm there off of the air throw, but deciding to just play relatively safe, dashes back and then does air dash forward magnetic blast to just put some hitboxes on screen, relatively safe, not expose too much of his hurt box, but Joker gets the hit this time. You think he's going to go into the snap or the kill? This is a knockdown, so going for the kill instead?
Yeah, might as well at this point.
Okay, let's see what's the incoming on Morrigan. She gets to just crouch under drones. What a nice life.
Must be nice.
Oh, I enjoy it very much. The shorty powers of Morrigan are one of the many things about her that is pretty ridiculous. But getting to get these Soul Fists on deck, Zero is bleeding pretty heavily. Do you think that Joker may go for a dry tag here? It does go for it, but gets punished for it. I don't think that Prodigy's Morrigan has it enough to make that a really threatening punish, but still already up to enough where he's going to have Phoenix should he desire her, and there's 56 seconds left on the clock, so the amount of time it'll take to try and get in, try to run away. Oh, the shockwave confirms, but drones make it so it doesn't get hard knockdown and doesn't get to get in. Still full screen against Morrigan shooting Soul Fist. She can catch him. Does not, but Ice and Fire subscribing at tier 1. Thank you for supporting the HAVENGERS community, Ice and Fire. Zero keeping her in the corner. Joker definitely with a lot more experience on his Joker than Prodigy with the Morrigan, but Prodigy's still playing just a very fundamentally sound game whenever his Morrigan's in. Looks like the Phoenix is going on point for the fight, but she does not die and gets another chance to play. Is going to be able to waste out so much of this Sogenmu time, goes for the dive kick, and gets the kill on Zero, leaving Joker with just 1.5 meters and a Sentinel. Is this going to be enough? Pop happens. Oh,
with the
Pop.
drones.
She didn't get the confirm off of Pop. That's a big deal.
And yeah, Fireball and the teleport, so durable. Prodigy takes it 3-0, and we're gonna get, once again, another run back here in Losers Finals. We got Prodigy versus B-Man. I'm actually going to hop off so I can quickly eat dinner before I gotta play my match.
May your dinner go well, and let's see this exciting gameplay. Waiting in Grand Finals is JasonKido, and then this is going to be the match to see who gets the chance to play him. BManTheBigHero versus Prodigy in the Losers Finals of this tournament set. They're getting right into it. Some guns are going. Prodigy's Magneto's taken a little bit of a hit, but has built up so much meter in the process and now has the hit on Deadpool. Just getting enough aggression in there and making the decisions that are needed in order to kill off this Deadpool. Still has 3 3/4 meters on deck. I really appreciate using the meter to kill. You don't want a character to come back and take away your Phoenix just because you made the decision to not get an incoming mix-up on the next character. And here Dante is getting hit. Is it going to be a TAC for the kill? Or is this going to be... Invests another meter here, is going to be able to just kill Dante without needing to use 2. No need for resets, and here has all the meter on deck needed to kill off Hawkeye. It's looking pretty solid for Prodigy in the start of this Losers Finals set. So Prodigy now up 1-0. Let's see what adjustments B-Man makes. B-Man's played a variety of teams today. Let's see. Looks like the continuing with the Deadpool on point for this one is the desired outcome. Let's see what adjustments are made in how to fight Magneto and just like get the momentum needed to get progress on this match. But the guns did not go the way that B-Man needed. Magneto was able to confirm on the back of the Merc, and with that is going to use the TAC. Does, but B-Man's on point, knows which one that Prodigy's going for, and is able to escape it in time. And we have a local Canadian superstar here in the chat, Aeonian, just in time to see Prodigy versus BManTheBigHero. If you're cheering for Vengeance, you're going to need to cheer for B-Man here, because Prodigy just took down your neighbor from the North Joker. So you're going to see, but Prodigy playing so solid here, manages to get the hit on Deadpool, but drops the combo. The snap's coming in, and B-Man gets the mix-up on Phoenix. She's going to pop, but she's going to pop in a way that is much more reasonable and doesn't have level 3 X-Factor on deck. Gets caught by the super jump guns and is going to lose Phoenix. Does not lose Phoenix as a result. Everything had been going well for B-Man. All he needed to do was THC to Dante, and he had taken out the problem. Now is going to need to fight Dark Phoenix in the back and get through all of Morrigan and all of Magneto. This is going to require some good decision making on B-Man's part, but has gotten into a position where things may entirely be possible. Gets the confirm with the quick work assist, is going to be able to knock Morrigan back, but this is a situation she's perfectly happy to be in, especially when she could just unfly and block and then tag out safely. That's a pretty good situation for her, and now Dark Phoenix is going to have so much meter to work with. I know she builds it quickly, but having the opportunity to Phoenix Inferno on incoming really does make her chances of living substantially better than dealing with like some obnoxious Acid Rain mix-up or other similar type situations. Uh, and going to have some Astral available just to like take out incremental bits of Hawkeye's life here. Oh, ended up going for the X Factor for the double. Kills Magneto, kills Morrigan. Is the incoming mix-up going to get Dark Phoenix? Does not. And now she has popped the X, going for those mix-up Deadpools in the corner. Gets the hit, and even though she went Dark, B-Man playing clutch the entire way through and makes it through with Deadpool and Hawkeye. Let's see what adjustments are made by each of these players. The adjustment is Prodigy confirming that hit. Deadpool is looking like he's bleeding pretty bad and gets happy birthday. I'm a Dante player too. I understand the desire to mash jam session while you are trying to recover from a reset there, but it did not work out in B-Man's favor, and now Magneto's able to kill off Deadpool, kill off Dante. It's all up to Anchor Hawkeye against an untouched Magneto, Morrigan, Phoenix, and this is looking like the end of Hawkeye. That, Prodigy going up 2-1 against BManTheBigHero. Is B-Man going to stick with the Deadpool team? Probably so. I don't think that Haggar or Phoenix Wright will work particularly better against this team composition. But moving forward at the beginning, wants to engage, doesn't want Prodigy to be able to just get all the meter he desires for free. Prodigy is managing to get a lot of that meter, is already up to 2 1/4, just throwing out those mag blasts. Deadpool got a hit there, but it didn't confirm into a bolo for the confirm. Magneto just getting lots of hits on both Deadpool and on Dante, but nothing that's actually confirming into anything. And the longer the match goes, the better it is for Prodigy, already up to essentially 4 meters. Up to 4. This is looking really scary for B-Man. Phoenix is on deck, but we saw that Phoenix being on deck was not a guaranteed win the other game that it happened, so will B-Man be able to adjust and take down this 5-bar Phoenix with ease? Oh, does not catch Magneto, but is going to be able to take a good chunk of Morrigan's life. Decides to leave Deadpool in for the matchup against Morrigan instead of DHCing into Dante for a bit more damage. And it's working out incredibly well. Morrigan has lost most of her life and is now going to lose the rest of it. B-Man with his entire team in the order he wants it, gets the hit on Magneto. This is a lot. Is she going to pop in a way that's good for B-Man? I don't think his team has any particularly ideal anti-Phoenix tech, but we are going to see what he does and what resources Prodigy invests. Doesn't use either X Factor or meter in order to kill off Deadpool. Decides it'll be more likely that can just get an extra opportunity. It's thrown is going to be fine. Pops in a situation where there could either be bullets making him block, no bullets making him block, and there's 2 meters on deck for BManTheBigHero. Is he going to have the opportunity to set up a THC? Oh, gets the guns into Dante guns. This is going to kill off Phoenix, and it seems like Prodigy's win condition is his Magneto and his Morrigan. It's not his Phoenix, because every time the Phoenix is popped, B-Man has been ready and has taken out that character. It looks like B-Man prepared for this matchup, and this time manages to get the confirm off of that super jump H into the bolo that had the opportunity to happen earlier. Is this going to snap? No, instead goes into the mix-up and gets thrown immediately for his troubles. This is a definite risk, and are we going to see Prodigy go for the TAC? Because Morrigan's been hitting it pretty consistently. Goes for it, is successful at getting the up, is going to be able to do this. Let's see if he invests the level 3 or just goes for the enough reps to make it happen. We've seen him go for both options tonight a decent percent of the time. It may be an issue of that the version of the Infinite he's doing is pushing him back slightly each time and doesn't want to drop it, so just goes into level 3 after a certain amount of reps. Because it does seem like this, it's pretty consistent for when he's going for the level 3. Yeah, he's been doing that a lot tonight, DXP. it, interesting decision and gets the confirm. Oh my gosh, am I joined by the Hulk, Sentinel, Haggar, Maestro himself, who has been putting in so much work this evening, the General Reaction?
I actually started practicing. Let's go.
Well, the practice
But-
paid off. You did some scary stuff tonight and made great decisions.
It made one wrong one, but anyways, we're gonna get into this match though. B-Man here looking to double Jeopardy Prodigy right out of the tournament. It looks like. Because he was the one who
Definitely,
sent Prodigy to losers, if I'm not mistaken.
I think maybe right.
I
Man, the
believe
Big Hero
so.
did 4-3 last time, so very close set.
Yeah, and what I like him doing here right now is in that last set, one of the things he did is he popped Phoenix and just waited for Prodigy to start whiffing buttons and then just unload a bunch of gimlets with Hawkeye. So he's trying to not only keep Hawkeye alive here, but he's slowly trying to build up that meter so when Phoenix does pop and Hawkeye's still alive, he can go for that same strategy again. But he's got to be really careful. He doesn't have a lot of real estate to work with as far as his health bar is concerned.
Even be worth it to DXC into Dante. Oh no. Up to anchor Dante now. There's only 22 seconds left on the Marvel clock. That's something that is definitely within running range, especially with X Factor 3 available to avoid chip. Oh, but X Factoring early there. I'm not sure I like that from B-Man. We'll see how it works out. Acid Rain made this kill.
Smart snap. Gets to get a better mix up there, but Phoenix has popped her X Factor as well. Gets hit. Is he just going to try to run?
Is going to try to run. There are 8 seconds left on the clock, but now she goes dark. She still has enough X Factor left and is going to kill off BManTheBigHero's Dante.
That was
Going
so
up
unfortunate there. Because it looked like he was initially going to try to run, and then I don't know if Prodigy purposely let himself get hit or if B-Man hit him by mistake, but that popped Dark Gene, so then he couldn't run anymore. He had to actually fight. It gets the open up here on Magneto to start the round. Gonna snap. I like this choice. And gets out.
She gets the immediate hit on Deadpool, though, going to be able to knock him down and get Magneto back in safely. Calling those harmonizers already up to 3 meters, just in such a threatening range, able to avoid interaction for long enough that harmonizer builds him the resources he needs. Now, even if he gets hit, Gene's going to pop, as long as he doesn't use meter in some unfortunate way. And with that, even though he's been focusing on meter build, he's still taken down 2/3 of Deadpool's life in all of these exchanges. And that 2/3 is not enough to actually kill a character, though. Magneto is going to die. I think that
But
Morrigan...
he's got his 5 bars now, and that's all you want. And even Morgan can even spend meter if she wants to here, but he's going to snap in Phoenix to try to pop her as early as possible. I like that choice. Ends up getting hit, though. Prodigy's going to take out Deadpool, and that's a big loss for B-Man. That's a lot of zoning he loses.
And Phoenix getting to press some buttons. They're all much faster than all of Dante's, but she pops at a very awkward spot at the very top of the screen, and both players just being patient. The THC is going to... She didn't even need to block that? My gosh, that was quite fortunate for Prodigy. And now is going to get... It loses the Phoenix. The fortunateness has ended. The misfortune has begun. And now it's down to solo Morrigan against Hawkeye with that jam session. Sis meters on deck so that he could punish the Astral. Gets additional shots in, and she's going to need to do a lot of work here, especially... That was an interesting dry tag, but I guess it was the choice that was needed. Now, Prodigy, no meter, just solo Morrigan, only 33 seconds left on the clock, is going to need to make it through B-Man's team. Is having a little bit of challenges with Morrigan's movement. She's a funky character, but B-Man tying it up 3-3 now. Who is going to make it into Grand Finals? General Reaction? Will it be Prodigy?
B-Man playing very smart there, just laming out the Morgan. And Prodigy, I mean, he's obviously made the switch to this team. He's committed to playing this team, but I haven't seen him getting a ton of practice with the Morgan in, so still his worst character. And he's going to lose, Magneto's going to get snapped out here, so he's going to have to block another mix-up. Mid-screen stuff, just air dashing back and out, and just, he knows the timing there, knows the jam session's not quite going to be needy. So he's been able to get out multiple times, and now B-Man has to find another hit on Magneto.
These hits on Magneto are few and far between. There had been another one, but since it didn't get confirmed, Prodigy immediately turns it into his own advantage situation. It has been able to get a lot out of this, forcing B-Man to go for the tag. Morrigan in now. The meter has been secured for Dark Phoenix, but we have seen that B-Man's matchup knowledge on how to approach fighting Morrigan pretty solid. It seems like he's being a little bit more reserved because Disruptor assist behind her gives her a fast way to interact full screen, letting her just be a little bit more of a proactive threat even when she's far away.
Yeah, absolutely, and brings back in Deadpool, gets the better zoning. Now he has Deadpool guns plus Jam Session and Greyhound assist, so he's got a lot of ways to space out Morrigan and really control the real estate here in this matchup.
Prodigy has managed to get Deadpool and Hawkeye down a decent amount. Magneto here is going to be within chip range relatively soon. Just a couple of these up guns, a couple connected things, but gets
Nice
the confirm on Deadpool beforehand.
Very good magnetic blast placement there by Prodigy, and Deadpool's gone. Yeah, I like the chip out here. Just chip him.
Agreed. Like, if you could kill the character or force them to use X Factor, either way is a big win. Worth investing the meter. I would have actually thought about maybe doing some of that mash down TAC stuff there, because either that or if Prodigy ends up breaking it, going for some of those sides. Phoenix in here against Hawkeye and Dante gets the throw, but no confirm off of it. There's 26 seconds on the Marvel clock. I don't think it's feasible to run.
Oh, he stole the bar, but it killed her, so she still pops, and that's really unfortunate, but finds the hit! And that's a dead Phoenix!
Okay, solo Morrigan with 18 Marvel seconds left against both Hawkeye and Dante. B-Man just needs to be very cautious here. Oh, and with that, B-Man is going to eliminate Prodigy from the East Coast X Factory 1.2 and move on to Grand Finals.
He caught Prodigy mashing with Phoenix again after she turned dark. That's how he got the hit there with Dante. And did not waste his opportunity, takes the set. He's down 3-2, wins 2 in a row, and moves on to the finals here.
So I find that a Haggar that has access to Jam Session and Greyhound is definitely an advantaged Haggar versus one that has Disruptor. With Disruptor still pretty good, and Dark Hole's pretty good, but Jam Session and Greyhound are just very terrifying for the character. But when you're fighting Magneto, you're not fighting the Haggar mirror. You are getting slapped around, and managed to get out of the initial incoming mix-up. Kept pressing buttons while trying to escape, and JasonKido is not going to let you press buttons and remain safe for it. This is going to be Tempest into the Stalking Flare. Manages to get... Probably going to need use a pillar? Yeah, but there's enough Stalking Flare left for the scary mix-up.
And this is one of the things that makes this team so good, is that depending on the point matchup, you can swap out your anchor with your point character. You can swap out Magneto or Haggar like JasonKido did here and get a more preferential matchup. And it's working out for him so far. B-Man, awkward drop, has to burn the X Factor, but finds another hit. And this is a dead Haggar. Keep it simple, keep it easy. Oh my goodness.
And the Shockwave is going to connect.
Yeah.
And Stalking Flare means the incoming mix-up is gonna... No, didn't go
I don't
for
know why he
pillar
didn't kill her. That's so bizarre. Because now he's gonna lose Dormammu. Oh, B-Man dropped the confirm. Wait, make him block?
There's the mix reel.
Oh, that was kind of smart. It wasn't real, but I like what he attempted there. Try to just, get Kiddo blocking, and during the gap between the final shots of $1 million, just go ahead and throw out that medium hoodlum launcher because it's a command throw.
And this time the THC ends up connecting, went for the reset because he was aware that that starter wasn't going to let him kill. But the reset did not work. For some reason the command throw didn't connect, maybe just a little bit too early or a little bit off on vertical axis.
So he might have tried to do the heavy one because it's the fastest, but it has the lowest range. So it looks like he just did the wrong version of the move and it ended up whiffing because of the distance, like you said. It finds the hit with Dante, it's not over yet. Got plenty of bar here to win this. Oh my god, he should have just supered.
I agree that more supering would have been good. And This is going to let the stalking flare come out. Dante's gonna just eat chip damage and chip damage and chip damage. Is going to need to deal with a defensive Dormammu. There's only 15 seconds left on the Marvel clock. Getting the hit here, goes for the snap into Haggar and successfully confirms off of it. Does not successfully confirm off of it. Now it's down to just 9 seconds of Marvel. Can B-Man do this with his Dante?
Oh, he gets bonked by the pipe. Yeah, all Kiddo really had to do there was just not hold forward and pretty much just up back. There's nothing Dante can do there with that little time left, and Kiddo takes game 1.
Yes, one of the downsides of having 30-second combos is that your combos take 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's an issue. And there you see the benefit of Kiddo switching his team's order is that he has that get off me button available to him in the form of Lariat Assist. Now this is not going to kill Haggar, but he's going to get some dirty setups here. The raw tag actually hit overhead because B-Man was ducking. All raw tags are considered airborne moves, so they count as overheads. And that's what happened. And he confirms it into the full combo that kills Haggar. Very smart stuff there by JasonKido.
And very nice block by B-Man, was able to avoid dying to the Lariat incoming mix-up. Magneto, one of the many characters that are pretty scary when that's happening, but the Stinger confirm did not work, and because of that, a pipe on his head. JasonKido investing that X Factor is going to be able to... Oh, doesn't have the meter on deck. Dante gets to live.
I don't know if he missed an assist call there. That was an unoptimal combo there too by Kiddo. He could have gotten more damage out of that. And that might cost him here because Dante's alive. Now he called the Hawkeye assist, is going to get the pickup because he's an X Factor level 2.
And opted to snap in Magneto, and if you snap in Magneto, please kill this character because sometimes this will happen if you don't. And looks like Stalking Flare is going to be there for the incoming mix-up. B-Man doesn't have X Factor to get out, so it just ends up checking the throw, eating the low, and I think this actually doesn't kill.
No, he should be dead. Because he still has Magneto assist, right?
Oh, that's true. Magneto assist is still on deck.
No, he's not going to kill. I was wrong. I thought he was going to do Lariat after the Magneto assist hit, and that would have let him do Rapid Fire Fist, but gets the kill nonetheless. Again, that's what happens, though. When he snapped in Magneto, it gave Kiddo access to Lariat assist again, and that's what got him the open up. And that's what helped him get up to this 2-0 lead. He's on tournament point right now.
Nice work to JasonKido. Let's see what adjustments B-Man needs to make. It looks like, or it sounded like your cat liked the combo, even if it was a little weird and didn't kill.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I will apologize. My cat is right sleeping on my shoulder right now, so she's purring real loud into where my mic is. Unfortunate for B-Man there, he went for an air normal, and the problem with Haggar's air normals are they're active until he hits the ground, he hits someone with it, or he himself gets hit. Wasn't able to cancel it into anything, and that's what led to B-Man's Haggar getting knocked out there.
But X Factor's been used for Kiddo, and Dante Hawkeye definitely a team that can. Oh, Haggar!
Oh, hit him with the Mexican flight mode. Shout out to T.A. Wolf. That is what he calls that. It is called Mexican flight mode, if you ask him. Got the headbutt there. Might have been a counter hit, but chose not to risk getting the pickup. And now B-Man can actually kind of lame this out until he builds up enough bar. Oh no, got the counter hit, and you cannot mash out of that, by the way. That is a fixed amount of time that you're dizzy.
Yes. This game, they made it so mashing impacts damage. Mashing does not. It's not like Marvel 2 where you need to mash out of hypergrav or anything like that. Everything that they previously let you like mash to deal with your hit stun, they just got rid of all of those.
Yeah, absolutely there, but not over yet. B-Man still has a Dante with X Factor level 3, has plenty of meter and plenty of double trigger time. He can still do this. Catches Kiddo with the mix-up. Not over yet. It's all down to Kiddo's Dormammu. He's got a block. Finds the first block.
Dante will build enough meter to kill if he gets the touch. Can't confirm ideally off of that situation, though.
Can confirm off of this one, though. Let's see the optimal stuff. Oh, he dropped.
So many almost wins.
That is a heartbreaker for B-Man. The X Factor just ran out after that air throw. If it hadn't run out, he would have been able to get the confirm off the air grab. He had another confirm, but tried to do the optimal combo to make sure Dorm died, but ends up dropping it. Kiddo finds the hit, capitalizes, and Kiddo is your East Coast bracket X Factory champion. avenging his loss last week. Shoutouts to JasonKido.
Congratulations to JasonKido, and congratulations to BMan on